And all you have to do have is the group catch guide.
Alice in Wonderland was the epitome of a cult film.
Yeah, sure.
I read the book.
She had a excellent, privileged life, and she avoided it through fantasy. And when it didn't quite work out the way she wanted to, she took drugs, fell down the fantasy hole, and had a weird, absolutely wiggy trip, and came back from it. It's the very essence of being in and safely getting out of a cult as well.
Yeah.
Big.
I've never been
Most people don't safely get out of the cult. Most people end up, putting on a Nike jumpsuit and wearing Nike shoes and fall asleep in their bunk beds, and then the aliens never show up. So, what was the name of that creepy
Great,
cult?
right?
That was a weird cult too.
At least they didn't drink the Kool-Aid and all die, right?
No, they did something else and they all died.
Yeah.
What's the fun in camp? Why don't you? I remember that was the scene in Hell's Ultimate. Wow, I can't believe you said that. Why don't you put the fun in camp? Why don't you? Hell's Ultimate. It's an abridged. It's a
Bridge.
Yeah.
Abridged.
Abridged.
Make it all
And
funny, right?
now we go to war, my friend. The Major shall be joining you for this Dungeons and Dragons.
My friend Miner. Oh, no, no. Sure. The references that
Why you like Alpha, though?
well, listen. Everybody in this room is pretty complicated.
There's no such thing as normal. What is it normal?
Normal is a word by those interpreting remember part of it, right? Because if somebody was normal, weirdo, would a group of weirdos be capable of going into a group of normals? I don't know. It's the deep philosophical thoughts that keep me up at night. When
I mean,
think
it's
about
just the same as lots of people don't think they're perfect, yet God made us in their image and God made us as we are. This is just, I'm going based off of the Bible, right?
Sure, which
So
one?
if
No, there's
King
dozens of
it
them.
comes from one source, so if
It all comes from one source.
like it all like everybody like,
There's 3 different religions that have the Quran or the
But-
whatever.
but case in point, but the let's go based off of Christianity. God
Sure.
is supposedly a perfect being. If God made us in His image, does that not mean we are perfect because He
Oh,
made us?
most
in His
definitely
image?
not, which definitely proves he doesn't exist.
Exactly.
My argument for that.
Did you know?
Jehovah's Witnesses when they,
Sustainable conversation.
Jehovah's Witnesses when they come to my doorstep, I ask them that question and they lose their goddamn minds.
Yeah, it's really hard to talk to people who come door to door because they don't actually believe half the stuff that they talk
I think the
about.
best way to open up any door to someone you don't know is like in Fight Club. Brad Pitt just wearing undies and rubber gloves and safety goggles. Can I help you?
And then have powder just
Word travels.
flour all around.
Word travels quickly.
Yep.
Word travels quickly. We had one homeless incident around here, and it never happened again because word travels quickly.
Yeah, we don't have Jehovah's Witnesses come to our house anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
One came the morning of Halloween. I had taken the day off to spend with my dad
How close to go?
into the abyss.
Well, she doesn't need to milk feed that child. That child ain't here.
But
Unless MJ got
so
here.
I was dressed up as a zombie, and I have a friend that does makeup for films, and he did me amazingly.
Giggity.
And so I opened the door to answer the Jehovah's Witness, and they screamed and ran away.
There's so much worse way you can go about that, and
Why
Worser?
why would you
Worser?
I like worser. It's a word. I
It's
just
not a word.
For me, it is.
I refuse to
So
acknowledge
many
your
more
worser.
terrible
It's okay.
ways to go about it.
How about a Werther's? Werther's is the thing.
That's a candy.
I know.
It doesn't make it a proper word.
But
It
it's a sweet
delicious
word.
makes
candy.
it a description of an old person's candy.
It's delicious candy though.
It is delicious candy.
Don't forget to turn on
Is it
content, otherwise I
Werther's or
can't look
Withers?
at my character sheet.
Werther's?
Oh yes, I should
I always
double
call
check
them
that content is on. Order content on.
I'll have to tell you the 4 stories at some point.
Oh, it's 7:30. It's 7:30.
Oh,
I think my favorite time is
Did you know Jehovah's Witnesses do not like asking, is God's favorite fruit chicken? That's why everything tastes like chicken.
Quiet you.
Yeah.
Quiet.
Chicken
you.
is the favorite.
Yeah, chicken is favorite. That's God's favorite. That's why everything
I
tastes like
asked a
chicken.
Jehovah's Witness one time. That we use and we store it in mason
We
jars.
do that too.
And what he does is when he wants to eat bacon and all we have left is turkey bacon, he throws a little. He doesn't use like nonstick spray or something. He just throws a little bit of the lard in there and he cooks
Turkey
it in that.
bacon is an abomination.
So I wouldn't have known that fact. Okay.
But here's
About the
question.
turkey bacon. If my brother hadn't done it, okay.
Have you ever?
He
had-
wanted to convince my mom that they taste the same, so he cooked regular bacon, and then next to it, he cooked some turkey bacon
I
in oil.
guarantee you he fucked with you guys and cooked regular bacon, then cooked turkey
I
bacon
did it afterwards.
in the regular bacon grease.
I did it afterwards. It literally tastes like regular.
I think you just fell victim to the power of suggestion.
bacon. I'm a very suggestible
You ever
person.
had goat bacon?
No, I've had goat, but not goat bacon.
Calista,
My dad, we
we
go
have something that you might want.
every year to the Orange County Fair. There's a guy that has different types of bacons from different animals.
Not the table and chairs, but the big wheel.
I totally think the table chairs too.
I then no. They don't need more junk up in that house. He's about to be 3. He doesn't need that table. Yes. Quit
Oh, I don't know.
pushing your hoarding trash onto my
Not
life.
hoarding. I mean, the thing is older than me, but yeah. the table and chairs, not the big wheel.
Yeah.
That was
see?
literally the table that
Yeah.
I sat at for Thanksgiving when I was a
See?
kid.
We have a little wooden one that we got from Brandy and Toby.
Yeah.
That's a duck.
Of course, it's duck.
There's always ducks.
They were using those for spell casting.
Oh, I remember. I still have mine.
Verbal component.
Hey, everybody. How are you?
Oh, we're live.
Yes.
Oh,
You've been live for a while.
Oh.
I got a notification on my phone.
Yeah.
oh
Been live
goody.
for about 10 minutes.
Talking about bullshit.
Yes. I got the notification on my phone, and I'm like, "Oh, he's live," and I'm up front selling gift certificates.
I mean, All is well.
Oopsie,
I won't be
tootsie,
here for
whoopsie,
the
poopsie.
23rd because I'm on the.
Okay.
I don't know if I can be here because it's like literally before Christmas, so we'll see.
Y'all are fine.
I'm sorry, it's Christmas.
I mean, from your unpaid position.
Christmas is the 25th.
yes.
The 23rd is not Christmas.
I just
Just
figure
say-
out what day we're gonna go see my grandpa because he's got surgery coming up.
I'm not saying that I won't be here.
I
but
know
I'll
you
let
might end
know.
up being in South Dakota for like 25 years to life.
Christmas is a very busy time for my baby.
How could Christmas be a very busy time for
Dad's
anybody
Santa.
unless you're in the toy?
My dad is Santa.
No, he's not. Santa is fictitious.
My dad's Santa. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Just because you don't have faith in my dad.
Santa has nothing to do with faith. In fact, Santa's the antithesis of faith.
Yeah. Do you believe in Santa?
He doesn't believe in
No.
anything.
Exactly.
That's not true. I have pagan gods I believe in. I just choose not to believe in that particular pagan god.
Jesus loves you, but Odin thinks you're fucking worthless. Do you have
At least I'm
content turned
blessed
on
by
for us?
Oh yeah, he was just saying, do you have the content turned on? Get it turned on.
Does not look like it.
Just D&D Beyond, if you ever come up with a pricing scheme to allow people like me that run 10 games a week to have all 10 bits of content on at the same time, that would be wonderful. I'd pay for it.
So, because we're in between sessions, does that mean we took a long rest?
No.
No.
It only happens when we actually sleep. I still have 3 hit points.
All
I
I
have
saw was
17.
banana.
I have 23
Look at you. That's more than I
out of
have
29.
at my max. My max is 14.
23 is my max.
I have 6 more health points than you.
Yeah, because you're a barbarian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. You have a D12. She has a D10.
As a paladin, I think it's a D10.
Why is it not letting me?
I think I have a D6, and I rolled pretty well for my health. I think. Yeah. I have a +2 to my con. It's the
You
only
were
reason
supposed
that
to take max for your first level.
Yeah.
You took max
Oh.
for your first level, right?
Yeah.
Enabled by
So
somebody
it, like
else.
if it is a D8, it's 8 plus 2.
Did I enable something?
No,
The
it's D6.
content's enabled by someone named Dusty Bones.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
On
On
Monday Night
yeah,
Adventures?
Yeah.
Is Dusty Bones Kyle?
I was like, that sounds like Kyle's for Tuesday though.
Why would it be?
That now it's not.
Okay, I don't.
No,
yeah.
no. My Dominion War is enabled by Dusty Bones.
Okay.
It's got to be one of my Dominion War players, I guess. That's fine. I just gotta find a different campaign to disable. Yeah, I gotta talk to that group. Who the fuck is Dusty Bones?
Are they playing with their character sheet?
Someone that
So I
loves
think-
you and thinks that they should.
Well, no, but their content may not be the
Shake the
same as
Dusty
my
Bones?
content.
Oh my god, you got hacked.
Oh, not. That would suck.
That really would suck. Do you know how much content he has on
I have a
D&D Beyond?
shit ton of content.
I mean, it's like
Which game is
it's-
it?
Dominion War? I don't even think you have
Man.
access.
Enabled by Dusty Bones.
Yeah. I don't know who Dusty Bones is. I mean, it's a pretty dope name. I'll have to look online.
Content management.
Sounds like someone who either wants to be a necromancer or feels like they're very old.
Well, the problem is
maybe he's a
none of the other players on Friday night have access to my D&D Beyond account, and I don't know. I don't know why. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not entirely sure how that's working.
Maybe you gave him permission to make this somehow.
No, not for a pay-to-play campaign. No way.
Maybe it's the name of somebody you know and you don't remember the
No. Sorry. Doesn't work that way.
Dusty Bones is Grit Rockhammer. And Ravlana. And
Oh, that's it's Carrie.
that's Dusty Bones.
No, that's
Grit Rockhammer and Ravlana. A Herringon Paladin, level 5. and a dwarf ranger monster slayer level 5.
Well, Carrie
In the
plays
Dominion.
Roxana. That sounds like
But that's the D&D Beyond account that's got it.
weird. I'll have to talk to Dustin about that because I think that's who that is.
Okay.
Not my man Dustin.
Just letting you know.
Just
Not
letting you know,
hacked.
bro.
It's a player.
Just letting you know, bro.
It's one of your active characters.
It's a perfect English room. I'm not wearing it.
It's a perfect English room that Sebastian absolutely loves and wants to steal,
Yeah.
and it's got bells in it.
Well, we need to get a different
Bells in
one
the
and
bonnet.
put candy in it instead, because that won't confuse him at all.
So,
They come with candy in the miniature.
where we last left off, the team having finally made it to Havenstead and through their own peculiar way, making inroads into the community by returning their stolen possessions to
Peculiar
them
way.
for a price.
Who's got a peculiar way?
Scouting out this strange duplicate of Valencastle, it would seem that the ultimate plot was to pay off some people within Havenstead and the Bastion Keep. This information was discovered, but whoever is in charge of it is still unknown. But on your way, you were on your way to the markets. When the very first stall you passed, a couple of the animals were affected by some strange kind of goo that had spilled or leaked out of the barrel, causing them to reach large sizes and become quite feral. You guys then managed to destroy them, while still not quite having to deal with the local help, who then came over to clean everything up. You made some investigations, but then gathered yourself up and then began to head back over to the market. And that's where we last left off.
With our pet.
It's still, I believe,
With our
it's
pet animals.
it's still day one in
Which now we're looking
Havenstead
for.
and the community.
Now we're looking for a skateboard
Why
in our shopping.
I
Why?
showed her a video that totally makes
turtle.
sense. For the turtle. It now goes faster. We found a broken wheelbarrow, and then we took the small wheels, and then we put it under the turtle. Now it moves faster.
That's right. You have a turtle now. What else did you guys?
A
Yes.
badger, a falcon, and the tortoise.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a falcon.
It's a hawk.
He
A
said
It's a
it was a
hawk.
hawk. He said
Yeah.
falcon. A
When I meant
bird,
a
large
hawk.
bird. He said falcon, but he meant hawk.
Hawk.
Yeah, I gotta change that because I wrote falcon.
But
I wrote it
still,
down as hawk.
it's still day one since your arrival.
Are you
Yeah.
going to name the hawk?
It's
No,
late.
I thought we spent the night.
No,
in the tavern.
no, we're starting to walk through the
No, we spent
market.
the night in the tavern because we got attacked by that goblin,
Yeah. Oh, that's right, because we hid the body
and we stole the ears.
and we
So
sold the
it'd be
ears.
the second. It should be the second day we've been in the keep.
Because we
Yeah.
were
And
stealth.
we disposed of the body. I flew it out the window
Her
and like
glitter
hit it.
bomb didn't
I
go
hit
up.
it very well.
The hallway was covered in
Oh
glitter.
yeah, you did spend the night in that. So we are on day two. That's right. Because you spent most of day two dispersing all the supplies and equipment to everybody that was
While I
pilfered.
went with Alan into his castle.
That's right. Yeah, his
Steward.
castle tower
And I had perfect stealth rolls.
for big old beefy guy. Yeah, you did. Kind of creepy.
Had long limbs.
I love the fact.
But I have the ability to fit in small places.
No, I think day one we were dispersing the stuff.
No,
Day two, yeah,
Jeez.
we
no.
offloaded
Day
the
one,
wagon.
you're
Day one, we offloaded the wagon,
wagon.
up there, and
no. You arrived in Havenstead before day two.
A bunch of different animals.
all of that is concurrent with my notes, except for the fact that we brought all of the stuff up from the keep or from the boat up to the keep when we went up to the keep, and then we returned to the
Because, no,
wagon
you-
the second day.
So you're both right. It's just Jason's summarizing and leaving certain parts out.
No, I get the joy of being right regardless. It's day two.
Of course, it's day 2.
No, we know it's day 2.
That's not under argument. I'm just saying we didn't leave any freaking crates in the boat overnight because I'm a paranoid
I know.
person, and he would have had people steal it. So we offloaded everything. You know, you would have.
Oh, so you offloaded everything during day 1?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense because you arrived in the morning of day 1
And
and
then
had
Valen-
that.
That's the
Gotcha.
only thing that I was
Valen
saying was
left to
different.
go return the
That's
cart
it.
by himself.
That's it.
If it wasn't for your Goonies take top and your amazing double personality, I wouldn't even be paying attention.
Half the time he doesn't pay attention to me, anyways.
Ooh.
Well, that's not true. It's 3/4 of the time I don't pay attention.
So how are you doing tonight, chat?
Well, there's one person in chat, so I'm sure they're doing fine.
It's
Thanks
not
for
me this
watching.
time. I was watching last night though. Yesterday. I was watching your game yesterday.
Last night.
Oh,
It was night, not day.
I don't know if you noticed.
Yes, because you re-upped your 30-month subscription.
I was gonna do it earlier in the day, but I'm like, no, I want to do that while he's in game, while he's online.
How are
And
you?
so I did it.
How
I
are
saw
you?
that you guys were on chat.
Yeah. Sadly, you didn't get a pet either, did you?
I don't need a pet. You're all my
She
pets.
is the pet.
I was gonna say she is your guys'
She's
pet.
already the party's first pet.
You're
Let's be
all
honest.
my pets.
With how much time she spends in the
True.
lantern,
I would honestly expect him to find a dead tortoise, though, because knowing my luck,
I mean, we probably will still find a dead tortoise.
at some point, he will kill it.
We're gonna go through something and we're gonna forget about it. It's just gonna be a
sounds like
dead
we need to
turtle.
get those skateboard wheels.
I mean, at least it's
quick
better than a
wage.
purple worm eating it.
I have accidentally left horses tied up in a cave.
Oh my
In a-
god.
in a- yeah,
Poor thing.
And
I
then
know. They probably got eaten or something,
still
or starved.
I mean,
Their
the ice,
bones.
the
We go
ice
through a cave.
raptors.
Why are these horse bones tied up?
Why are these horse bones tied up? I did that to you guys, remember? In that one
It was
campaign?
an offering to
You
the
did.
cave troll.
He did.
I did. Oh, I technically
ended
didn't
up-
do it to you. It's just that
We ended up in this cave, and then we were down there for like a week, and then we come out and we're passing by our dead horses that we left tied up. Oops.
yeah, it was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
It was pretty brutal. It was
So,
awesomely brutal.
But then, later on in the campaign, the group was talking about leaving this person tied up while we went and adventuring or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, we're not going to come back to dead person tied up. Just like the horses.
It's kind of like in
Because he would have done that to us.
Shattered Kingdoms when you guys
Found our
find
corpses.
the remains of the battle scene from
Yeah.
Pike's Promise.
Yeah. It's either that, or we would have left him tied up, and then he would have become the BBEG that we have to fight later. Because
Yeah.
we left him tied up, and it's his whole revenge plot because we left him tied up.
Like,
And he was like starving. And he
Yeah.
got rescued by like munchkins or something.
It's like you don't see nothing in the world exists unless we are currently activating it with our presence. If we're not there, it dies.
No,
no, it just comes
no,
back.
he's
to
got
haunt
an
us
open
later.
world. Shit happens without us there.
Like people dying.
Or people getting rescued by people that they shouldn't be rescued by, and then they become the BBEG and try and kill you later. I mean, maybe.
So you guys are currently in the open market.
Uh-huh.
You can see dozens of stalls around you, including wagons behind them. You can tell that people come up here, kind of open up their wagons, put everything out on buckboards and tables for display. There's curios, there's weapons, there's armor. There's some people selling food. It's just kind of got that like farmer's market, open market vibe. No real shop or anything. Just maybe a couple dozen of stalls just set up for selling.
I want to look at things.
Of course, you
Give me a perception check as you start flitting about and looking around.
18 plus perception 3 for 22.
22. Is there anything in particular that you're looking out for?
Things that would attract me are like magic, just anything
Or buttons.
or
Or
buttons. But like I was just like,
Ooh, shiny. Ooh,
Ooh.
shiny.
You notice
She's attracted
a
to magic.
half-elven woman who is very carefully setting up a clothier stall. Cloaks and tunics and pants and shoes and boots and fabric neatly folded up. But there's something about the garments that catch your eye. There are also boxes of buttons and boxes of buckles, and there's hanging leather straps for turning things into belts. There's people like standing there. She walks over and she measures them and fits them, and coins are exchanged, and she's like, "Oh my,
Hi,
hello. What's your name?"
I'm Anamanapia.
Think about it for a second.
People call me Pia.
There we go. I was wondering if you. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Harriet. Harriet Velvetcoat.
Nice to
What?
meet you.
It's Harriet the spy.
Of course, her giant hand in your tiny hand.
One
Meet
little
You said she's
midair.
an elf?
Half elf.
Half elf.
Well, I don't know if I have anything in your size. I normally cater to small, medium, and the occasional large folk. But
I am small.
no,
Just
sweetie, we call you tiny,
Oh, thank
very
you.
tiny. But is there anything I can do for you?
I don't know. Something about your stalls just.
Yes, I practice the art of the shimmer weave. She goes over and she pulls out a bolt of fabric and it like changes and shifts into different mood coloring.
Oh, that's
Did you
pretty.
lose something?
It's the spring for my pen. And I want to find it, of course, here as Bastion do. I saw it fly over this way.
This is where OCD kicks in, folks.
It's gone forever.
I can't go my clothes.
That would be a thing. Maybe it went underneath there. Maybe the fairies got it.
Well, anyways, Dan. Since I don't carry anything of your size, I could certainly make you something. Are you you're a magical creature, I imagine. A small fairy, right?
Yes.
So
I'm from the Baylock.
I've heard of the place, yes.
It's nice. Things always
Well,
look
it's
amazing.
perspective that determines that, but sure.
I give her a big smile.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Is it like blue and yellow dress, like in whatever color?
Yeah, it's like a shimmering change of fabric color, and it has like a bit of a bubbly effervescence on it. Like you notice that some of the fabric looks like it's flame, some of the fabric looks like it's like exploding little puffs of silver. You watch as one particular person comes over and like takes a cloak off, puts it on, and the cloak gives off like a 5-foot radius of light around them, and then they put the hood down and the light fades away.
That's so cool.
I
Well-
come over because
Oh
that's cool.
my, there's 3 of you at that. Oh, strange. That drunken fisherman wasn't lying. There is a bugbear in town.
Isn't he so cute? Look at him. He's all fuzzy. I give a noogie.
Is that real? She goes to touch
I go to SWAT.
she goes to touch Meriwether.
Don't.
Oh, it's alive.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought maybe that was just decoration.
Why
you
would
are-
you be
you-
wearing one of us as decoration?
I don't know. I mean,
I'll take it.
bugbears
still
are tribal.
walking
on
So
a
she
turtle.
said
She
she could
gave
be
me-
she could have been a totem.
She gave me. She said she gave me a noogie. I go to SWAT her.
Actually, when you just poked his badger or something, did you have like a honey badger or something on your shirt?
Yeah, I got a honey badger on my. I got a badger on my
Well,
shoulder.
I just assumed that. Anyway, assumptions are probably not good things to assume.
Do you have scraps of that fabric?
I'm sure I could sell you some scraps of it, of course.
We would love some scraps.
What's the
She's so
fabric
weird.
called? Now that I have a
Shimmer
word?
Shimmer fabric.
Shimmer weave?
Shimmer weave fabric, yes. She goes under the table and like ties up a small bag of shimmer weave fabric straps and 5 silver.
I'll take it out of the party.
Thank you. That sounds so cool.
So what brings such interesting folk?
Do you want
To
to
the
put it in
bastion.
your, or do you want me to put it in the
I
party?
can put it.
Um,
I'll put it in my
just
stuff.
browsing right now, trying to.
You do know where you are, of course.
The bastion?
The bastion?
Yes, things are a little weird right now.
What's going on?
Well, unusual folk are normally not trusted here. So you might want to be cautious.
You mean like us?
Well, not just like you, others as well. There's been some
strange goings on.
Yeah, we got attacked by goblins.
And weird creatures.
Oh, you were part of that mischief out in front of the marketplace then.
Yeah.
What
some
happened?
Some of the animals got enlarged and angered
Oh,
They
Oh.
are mad.
and grew.
it's not the ones that you have with you.
No, these
I'm
are the
sorry,
ones
is that a
didn't.
tortoise?
Isn't
Yes.
it adorable? I found it, I think.
We're looking for a skateboard for him.
We're looking for
I
a
don't
toy
know what the
doll.
fuck a skateboard is. But
Yeah.
a piece of wood with 4 wheels. That's a skateboard.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
Toy
there's a
store?
Thoya down there. I suppose you could go and speak with him about that, I guess.
Onward,
Do that.
steed! Just the one little step.
By the way, is your land tortoise on a leash?
Yes.
Or are you,
sitting on it.
You're
You're sitting
riding
on-
your
yes.
land tortoise.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Dan. What happened to your wing?
It's a very long
Well,
story.
okay, so I don't need the trauma.
No.
Is it broken? Is it fixable? Is it?
No.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, which
all-
question were you answering?
I
Is
mean-
it broken? Is it fixable? Your answer was no.
No.
That's not in character. I know. That's not in character. I'm just. You know.
Well, I do have other clothing here if your bugbear friend is interested in. I've got cloaks of light. I've got shimmer. I have shimmer weave pants. I have shimmer weave tunics. I've got augmented shimmer weave things that can give you little bonuses and extra ability to do
Would it
things.
count as armor?
No, it's not armor.
No, it'd be clothing.
Unfortunately, it's just clothing.
So then I could wear it and still get my unarmored bonus.
Mhm. Yeah, it's just clothing.
You possibly have something that amplifies strength.
Like personality, performance,
Or
the
stealth.
strength of your smile.
Or stealth.
The strength of my
do-
crushing arm.
I do have some elven shoes that might be helpful to
Aw.
amplify your stealth.
I say flying around.
You got
Well,
a piece of
it's,
scrap on you, just like moving around.
Let's say if I need to crush skeleton skull and not strong
don't
enough,
catch
do
it
you
on
have
fire.
clothing
Oh,
that
well,
could make
by
me
all
strong
means, I want to
enough?
make sure you have the ability to
Set it on
crush a
fire.
skeleton skull. I do have gloves of woven strength. If you carry a weapon in them or use them in unarmored combat, you get advantage on strength checks.
And that still doesn't count toward draw. It's still clothing, right?
It's still clothing.
Still,
Okay.
yes, still clothing.
How
You
much?
seem very panicked about clothing. You're hardly wearing anything. I would imagine that perhaps.
I'm in clothing. I just don't want.
Oh
I'm
dear,
trying-
oh dear, dear, dear. You're not in clothing. You are wearing fabrics that have been thrown at you, I assure you. This is shimmer weave.
Bugbear's not best at clothing stuffs.
Well, I think you sell yourself short. You're quite tall. I mean, wouldn't it be more fun to at least dress to impress? I mean, you've got 3 lovely fairy ladies to travel with you.
How much is gloves?
I can sell them to you for 50 gold.
Oh God, no.
You don't want them?
How much are the? How much gold do we have?
More than 50?
Yeah, but how much does that set us back?
We have 265 gold.
And we still want to.
Out of character. This is
Out of
not, talking about it.
You
in
guys are
character.
bickering so much. Must be married to all 3. I've heard that bugbears take harems. Now it's quite true, obviously.
Okay, in character.
I take offense to that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It wasn't
To
actually-
harem or that you're married? Which I'm confused.
Let's just go with both.
Oh, you probably should go with both. Or go with all 3 if you choose to. That is
Okay, out of character.
Yeah.
Because it is the party's gold. I don't want to need. It's 50 gold for the gloves.
What
Yeah,
do the
it's fine,
gloves do?
do gloves.
They're strength
They're
gloves.
strength
That's
gloves.
cool, yeah. Bring
give
your
you
strength
advantage
up.
on strength checks.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take it.
Oh, well, here you go.
I'm sorry.
Do you already get Look at your
I'll
character
take
sheet. Look at your character sheet. You might have
He doesn't
abilities
have
that do that.
advantage. He just has his per
Rage.
proficiency bonus
Yeah,
added to his
rage will
strength.
also
I have,
give
a
him-
roll
I have
to
my
see how far-
proficiency bonus, and then my rage gives me +2 to strength and dex saves, as well as
None of it gives him advantage.
No, it gives
it's
you
just
+2
adding-
strength-based checks.
attacks. Yeah, sorry.
Checks.
And then I
you have
take- I
advantage
take-
on dex when you see it coming.
And then I take I take +2 less damage from bludgeoning, slashing, and stabbing.
Okay. That's what I'm just making sure. It's like check your character sheet, make sure you don't have abilities that overlap.
halfway
either.
there.
And none of them are going to.
Halfway where?
I'm halfway over the.
Don't have it yet.
So-
She's trying to.
I know.
No, you're there. I mean,
Level
we're not going to
doesn't
call
matter.
it like a
All of us should give it
legitimate upload tortoise. We're going to give it a little
I
bit.
feel like it's
We'll give it a little
helpful
bit of
to just give it
speed.
to her.
I just yeah, because tortoises are pretty fast on the floor. Like
We'll take it. Here's 50 gold.
Here you go. Pleasure doing business with
Make sure you write it down.
That is an interesting.
What were the gloves called?
Gloves of strength advantage.
I thought you said they were gloves of wool.
Oh, shimmerweave gloves. Yeah.
So we just got into town. What kind of cool, weird stuff has been going on here?
Well, there's you, of course.
Cool.
No, I said weird. There's. I don't know how to put my finger on the pulse, but well, Valen Castillo, who runs this bastion and by de facto runs the local region as well, well, he's quite odd lately. He seems overly friendly to people, and for those that know him, he acts as if he's seen them for the first time. Ever since he was found unconscious outside the bastion after drinking heavily a few nights ago, he's been very strange.
Oh,
Kevin's in the background coughing.
he came back
Mhm.
because he was away from us.
He had delivered the wagon.
Yeah, he
now
came
he's
back
back.
after he
Yeah,
delivered
he's
it.
got his cloak pulled and he's like coughing in the background.
How long ago was that?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
4 or 5 nights ago.
No. That's like he came.
It's not something. It's something we're gonna have to make. It's an item that we're gonna have to make.
we'll do that later.
We'll do
Yeah,
that
right.
later. Yeah.
That's what
Just,
you have pen and paper for.
Remind me after the game, and I'll make the item for you.
Do we know it's just advantage on strength rolls with the gloves? There's
Yep.
no bonuses to it.
You get advantage on
Advantage
all
is
strength
great
checks.
when you're someone like me who rolls terribly. I need something that makes me awesome all the time.
Oh,
Aren't you awesome all the time already?
you might want to go visit the alchemist. He sells things like Percocet and things like that. That might help you.
We do need to get you more glitter.
No, we already got her more
I swear,
glitter.
I'm already full. The glitter just falls off of her.
We got her
Oh.
glitter at the magister's office.
Hide glitter comes out your backside. You might want to visit my friend over there, Wexley Slyfoot. He sells a lot of things that you seem to be interested in.
I like your buttons.
Fireworks. And, oh, would you like to buy some of my
I
buttons?
don't know.
No,
What kind of buttons are they?
no.
The lantern.
And bags of holding.
No, but that you keep your friend in the lantern. Is that?
Only when she needs to be.
Oh, is she difficult?
Sometimes.
Why is she licking the glass?
Because she likes to.
Gotcha.
It tastes good, apparently.
Oh,
Okay. Have we all been watching her this entire
I don't
time?
know, but I think the schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Snozzberries, please bring them my way if you would.
But seriously, did we all keep eyes on her at all given times?
No.
Like, shopkeep.
Yes,
Watch out for glitter bombs.
glitter bombs.
Yes.
I will. Like way off in the distance, you guys hear at the very top of the tower that she came from. There's a subtle, like jinx-like explosion of glitter and paint off the edge, kind of raining down. You watch as it rains down onto a guard who's just standing there all stoically and
Glitter.
the fuck
It comes
looks
out.
up.
It comes out that poop chute.
Forgot about that. That's right.
I
You
did
said-
that.
You set a glitter bomb in the bathroom and flew down the fucking poop chute.
I didn't forget about
Oh my god.
Oh my god! And your dog.
it. Aw, puppies.
She enjoys her bed.
That's a monster. Why is it doing that again?
Too low.
You're
You have
popping?
to rest. Yeah. here.
Sure.
Usually means it's the battery, but I've got it plugged in. So
Sounds like a bug zapper. Excuse me.
Remember to point that away from the microphones.
I covered my mouth. I'll do this next time.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Next
Still-
time.
Or just behind you. Then the microphones won't pick it up.
I don't know why it's doing it. Did that? Remember, it used to do that a long time ago,
Remember,
What's
that
that
sound like a
was?
bug zapper.
right?
No, I'm kidding.
Can you turn it on and off again for me, babe? Or Goth? Oh. Here, crackle when you turn it off and on.
Plug is plugged in.
Yeah,
Is that this sounds like a short or something?
I hope not, because that was a very expensive Bluetooth device. It's a hyperboom. Huh?
How long have you had
A
it?
couple of years.
Not.
Might have to just. It might be dust inside of it.
I don't know. It's weird. The last time it did that was when it was low on power.
Oh, last time I remember hearing it was when we were in the other room.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Technical difficulties, everybody. Give us a moment, please.
Un momento, por favor.
See?
Maybe
Maybe the Bluetooth signal is weak. Anyways, my Wexley over there has fireworks and firecrackers and
You're in
thing-
the
things that
lantern.
yes.
You're in the lantern.
So you use the lantern to keep her under control. Then,
It's her happy place.
so the lantern's magical.
She's
Must
magical.
be right. Oh, she's magical. Therefore, keep her in magical places. Well, I find you all very interesting.
Lantern is connected to Feywilds.
Oh, it is. She is very creepy.
Do you have any bags of holding?
No, sorry, I don't purvey those. Those
You
are
know
heavily
you don't?
taxed, and I choose not to carry them.
You are never going to get one.
He's not gonna give
He's
me
not going to
one.
let you have
He's
one.
not going to give me one.
Oh no, I'm sure they can be found, but they're very expensive.
Like how expensive?
Well, a standard bag of holding, from my understanding, is around 2,000 gold.
All you have to do is become a
So no,
artificer
we're
and you
not
could just make one.
No.
Not at this time.
I mean, we might find.
By the way, you guys can check off a short rest if you want, because it's been long enough for you to do that if you'd like.
And we're-
Okay.
we're-
And I'm in the lantern now.
So what do we do?
You could almost probably get a long rest in the lantern.
Well, except it's not under the Fey effect of time.
No.
There's no time dilation in it. It's her little compartment of
What do I roll?
your hit die.
Which is a D12. What's a
What
Yeah,
level are you
yeah,
guys now? Level 2?
Yeah, we get two. And I'm going to have to use two because I rolled a 2 and a 1.
We always re-roll
For
one
me,
the
for
For
first
me,
time.
it's a D12.
That's the second one.
Well, I'm full health again.
Okay.
But I have a 2 to Constitution, so I'm getting,
Okay.
something back. I'm not near full health, but I'm not at 3 health anymore.
Okay. Well, enjoy your time here in the Bastion markets. Good luck. And if you need any more clothing of my sort, feel free to come on
Where's
by.
blacksmith?
The blacksmith, that would be you're looking for oh my goodness, I just had his name here for you and now I don't have it anymore. Okay, there's the clothier. I just had the
That fisherman's gonna haunt me for the rest of the game.
oh, it's right there, right about Torvak. He keeps a little portable smithy down there at the end. He has some weapons and armor that he can sell you, and he also carries and maintains oils that may benefit your already existing weapon and armors as well.
Do you want to go with me to the smithy to look for weapons?
Sure.
And then I can let her out and have her go with her to.
Is there anyone here that can enchant?
Oh, enchantments. Madame Yavara does potions. Well, no, Pippa wouldn't do that. No, not old Jack. Maybe Alara. She might be able to help you. Lady Cordelia.
Definitely.
Lady Cordelia kind of has that proficiency, but she's a very strange lady. And she points over to like a kind of typical nomadic looking wagon covered in hippiedom and like
Oh, well, that looks perfect.
yeah, like it just looks like a festive explosion of just brain rot.
Okay.
So a perfect place for Pia.
Probably. Let's not let her out.
I want to see something else.
She's
Oh, you'll
totally,
see it.
she's totally stitching the lantern.
All right, so we're gonna go over to the Cordelia.
I thought we were going to the blacksmith.
Let's see if we can get those silvered
The silvered
weapons enchanted. I don't know how much it's gonna cost. It might be out of our price range, but let's try check.
As you guys leave the Shimmerweave stall,
You have the
passing through the different crowds of people
I have
moving by you.
I mean, technically, I'm carrying.
I know, but that doesn't mean
I'm
you
using-
have the name.
Ah! People like getting out of the way of the tortoise. Just this
I'm
creepy,
using-
grumpy looking fairy on it.
There's a that would
I'm-
be
I'm
amazing
using
though
the
if we had a
silver
grumpy
hand axes
tortoise
and the
but a
silver
sad
battle
fairy
axes.
on top of it. Just
That-
an always
so
angry
that's the one
looking
we
tortoise.
did.
Yeah,
I did
yeah,
a lot
that
of
would
damage.
be-
I would like to call it
So
Raphael.
the battle axe is the one that we really probably.
Oh,
Enchanted.
hello, darlings. Pleasure. Oh, my. Fairies, I hear. Oh, wow, that fisherman was right. Strange.
Is he telling everybody?
I told you he's
We
not
were
talking for the
fine.
rest of the game.
We didn't threaten him at all.
No, oh no, he normally gets very drunk and tells very elaborate stories. Just so happens the story you were in was still very drunken and elaborate, but he described you to the T. Very tall, angry, and you tried to eat him.
I just look angry. I was on boat. How am I going to eat him?
Oh, I don't know.
He was on another one.
Oh, yes.
So this out of character. This is Cordelia, right?
Yes, this is
Okay,
Cordelia, dear.
Hi, Cordelia.
Hi.
Do you do enchantments on weapons?
Can, depending on the weapon and
Grab
the
his
material
battle
compo-
axe.
oh,
My
it's
silver
already
battle
silver.
axe.
That's half battle. Can I take a look? She takes it and sets it on the table in front of her. She looks around. She picks up a loop and puts it in her eye, and she starts. This is excellent
Should I be
craftsmanship.
standing in way, block sight of other people?
No, you're fine.
No, it's quite all right.
just what if she had said yes? Just Goff just T-posing.
These are master crafted.
Yes.
Interesting. Well, do you have more than this one?
Yes.
I pull out my 2 silvered hand axes, put them on the table, and put the silver quarterstaff as well. We had one more, right?
2 silver daggers.
And the 2 silver daggers.
Oh my. This is quartermaster's work. These are rare items. Wow. I would never imagine he would let these go. Well,
He probably didn't willingly.
did you get them from him?
No.
Oh,
We found them in Goblin Camp.
in Goblin stole quartermaster's work? That is sad indeed. Okay, I thank you for both saving them and being in possession of them, I guess. I could never afford such works. However, they are easier to enchant. It depends on the enchantment that you're looking for. Is there one in particular? Like, are you looking for to do more damage, to
Do
be
more
more
damage.
likely to hit?
Be more
or-
likely to hit. Do more damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
Maybe up the AC. I mean, up your
defenses.
defenses. Yes.
Well, for each thing that you add to it
Mhm.
could cause damage to it.
Mhm.
And it becomes trickier the more things that you add to it. To add a simple bonus of attack and damage, 4,000 or 5,000 gold to
Okay.
accomplish the task.
And how much to do defense?
Oh, a couple thousand gold. The components aren't nearly as
And how much
inviting.
is the silvered quarterstaff worth?
Oh, the silver quarterstaff. I mean, you could fetch the price of about 8,000 gold, of course.
Okay. So we could trade the silver quarterstaff for the enchantment on the battle axe and maybe both hand axes.
Give me a persuasion check on that one.
Because
Guidance.
Okay, that's
You feel
a D4,
a
right?
little tug on your toe
That's
from
a
the
D4
land tortoise
That's a
siege tortoise.
persuasion. Okay.
So you get a D4 on that one as well.
15 plus 3 plus 4.
22.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you what I can do. The material components required are quite expensive.
Mm-hmm.
I would gladly take this quarterstaff off your hands. I can put an enhancement of defense
Mm-hmm.
on the axe since it's always in your possession,
Mm-hmm.
and I can put
I thought we wanted damage on the axe.
and I
I
could
think
put
we need to up your AC because you are only at a 15.
and I can put enhancements of attack on your hand axes so that when you throw them, they're more likely to hit and do damage.
Sounds good.
That's 2,003, 8,000 gold in shared expectation.
Okay. Do we want to do the defense? I mean, on it, or do
That's
we want
probably
to do?
better because I do take, despite the fact that I have a lot of health, I do take a lot of damage.
So it would up it by.
Depends. The higher you go, the more expensive. I can put +1 to your defense on it.
Whatever helps. Might as well take it, right?
What do you guys think?
Crazy one in Lantern. What do you?
It's like she's like building one of her little glitter traps, and you startle her. She, what?
Actually, I do have an idea. Since they gave me the shimmer fabrics,
Okay.
I want to be plucking bits of my hair and stitching to them together. I don't think I can do proper enchantments, but I'm going to try and put the prestidigitation like air into it and make myself a teeny cloak of billowing.
Okay.
That's all stitched
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. It'll take a
And
while, but
she's,
yeah, I like that.
Fake enchanting it. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm enchanting. I'm enchanting. I'm
The way I see
It
it,
reminds
I'm a
me
fairy.
Of the,
My
reminds
hair
me
has
of the
gotta be a
dwarf
magical
from Snow
component.
White.
If I use it as a thread-
You have a very Fabian flourish from time to time. Like it's like dead still, but when you move your hair, it stays out,
Uh-huh,
and then you will it to come back in.
uh-huh. So it's like
And it shimmers.
And I put that in
It
the
shimmers.
cloak. And it's like a cloak of billowing that just makes things more dramatic.
When in
Well, it
reality,
makes sense
your
'cause every
wings
now
are
and then
just
you're
pushing
like-
it up.
You're like weaving your hair into
Yeah.
his hair. You know, when he's
Yeah.
when he's resting or sitting, you just kind of
Yeah.
you know.
Are you okay with it being defense, or do you want it to be attacking to hit and damage?
I already do a ridiculous amount of damage, so the defense is probably a good choice right now.
So I can infuse the battle axe with a +1 to your defense, and then each of the hand axes I can give you +1 on your attack to hit and for damage.
Plus 1.
Now you'll have to leave them with me. Come back for them tomorrow morning, and I will have them done. Keep the quarterstaff and the others, of course. When the job is done, bring me the quarterstaff, and we have an exchange. You look like you want to continue business.
No.
Are you hemming and hawing over those daggers?
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't need them, it'd be quite a wasteful shame not to sell them to me. Or if you need to, you could sell them to Torvak. He has a bit more coin on him than I do. I tend to spend my coin on the componentry and things that I need, but more than glad to trade for this quarterstaff. There's a local wizard, I think, that would be interested in the sale of it.
I don't need to roll. I'm looking at her. I'm just
You
a
sell
paranoid
those
person.
daggers, they're
I'm just
definitely going to be in the enemy's hands.
Nobody
tomorrow.
in our party uses daggers. They were literally just another throwing weapons for me.
Mhm.
And I had 2 hand axes and 2 silvered hand axes and javelins.
Those are definitely going to be in the bad guy's hands tomorrow.
What would you say was the matter?
What's that?
God.
Who'd you say the other?
Torvak, the
Torvak.
blacksmith, down the other end. A very surly dwarf, but he'll do business with you. Maybe keep her under control.
Yeah, we tend to.
I haven't done anything
Let's
in
take,
the last 5 minutes.
let's take him to the
Yeah, but
place
they
of
have-
Torvak.
Why can I hear her inside the lantern?
Magic.
Oh. She looks dangerous. You keep her in there all the time. Is that why?
No.
Oh.
We pull her out for fights.
No, we let her out for more than that.
Uh-oh.
Being dramatic. She's fine.
Oh, okay. Well,
She just sometimes needs a nap. Like
while
a toddler.
wide awake. Yes. Yes, like a child.
For a single gold coin a day, you can support this poor kid.
Oh no, thank you. I'm already dedicated to the refugee camps outside the Caves of Chaos. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I could know myself. It's a perfect time to do it.
That's what we call a D6 inspiration moment. So you now have a D6 of inspiration to use whenever you want.
All right, cool.
For our transaction with the battle axe and the,
Wait, is that a real thing?
Mhm.
um
All right, I'm writing it down.
Yeah.
and the hand axes. Do we get a receipt?
Excuse me, dear. I work and live here. I can assure you, I understand your nervousness. And these are rarities. I would be more concerned with the ones that you have left over. People see those, they get sticky fingers. But as long as transactions take place inside the walls of the bastion, you should be okay. There are rules here for stealing, committing larceny, and murder and other things within the walls of the bastion. You will find yourself in deep trouble.
You can always give them to me. Nobody will touch them.
Yeah, but you're gonna just chuck them at people.
Better things for that. They go
See,
boom.
But if we
bang.
put
Stare at
them,
her for like
if
a
we
good
put them on her
5
person,
minutes.
shove her back in the lantern, nobody can get in the lantern.
The lantern is technically a fey pocket, so you guys are kind of carrying around a semi bag of holding at this
I know.
point.
A place you can just.
Have it
As
full.
long as she can fly, we don't weigh her down with too much shit.
Now, out of character, can we leave stuff in the Fey pocket and
I think it has to be on our person, right?
No, you could leave stuff in there,
to a
but
point?
I don't want to tell you the rest. You can give me a Arcana check or an Insight check.
I'm gonna
on
do it.
that.
So no,
Guidance.
thank you.
Okay.
You sit them on.
Since I'm the one always carrying the lantern, can I do a check too?
Yeah, if you want, sure.
18.
18.
Plus anything else or no?
What'd you get, God?
I was using the D4.
14 plus 2 plus 2.
Uh,
That was a D8 you used.
yeah, I rolled the wrong die. My bad.
Well, technically,
I got a
a
17
D4
plus
is half of a D8.
two.
It's a
Wait,
D8
was it
right
an
now.
insight or an arcana?
Arcana.
Arcana. Well, your choice. Either an Insight or Arcana. You can pick.
Well, I don't have a. Well, it's a +1 bonus either way. So I got a 19 plus one's a dirty 20.
Okay. Insight or Arcana.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
You're doing
I did
arcana.
Arcana.
You're doing arcana.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do insight.
Okay. So, hold on. I gotta reboot. I gotta restart my.
Oh no!
Your camera died.
We killed it with
My studio. It was doing fine all weekend, and of course, I wanted to work tonight, and it keeps
That's not
forcing me to reboot my OBS.
Oh God, what?
Pass it to her. Don't actually throw glitter.
So
all
you
over
did
the
Arcana, and he did Insight.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there is a separation between.
You do
fair.
not
It's
know
fine, but it's
everything there is to know about the lantern. It's always been a tool of convenience to keep her out of trouble. Magical spaces sometimes can be interconnected with other magical spaces.
So if we put something in there, someone else might be able to take it out.
Well, not only that, but things that exist in the Feywild may come across that little Fey pocket you've been using for her and find.
So the only safe way to really test it is put something in there and find out.
Well, it's just you don't know that much about it. It's just always been a convenient tool to use when she gets a little bit.
There's going to be a session where we have her trapped in a lantern and she's going to disappear because you had something go in there and kidnap her.
It just depends on the roll of the dice.
Yeah, he'll probably roll that die every single game.
Is your stuff working?
I don't have to be kidnapped.
Yeah,
every
we're
time.
Okay. I was going to say if it's still not working, I was going to go take a walk.
Okay, so we
We're
we'll
heading
be back tomorrow.
Yeah,
to pick
we'll be
up
back
stuff.
tomorrow morning.
Pleasure doing business with
And,
you. I will
you
be
said-
open
Torvak?
about mid-morning, so come and see. Yes, Torvak, the surly dwarf down there.
Okay, and we'll take the silver daggers and we'll go over there.
And once again, as we're walking across the market,
The tortoise. Yeah, I start getting towards the back end of the
I'm
market.
still
You
weird.
can
I have a
see
falcon or a hawk on
smoke
my
kind of
shoulder.
pouring out of the mobile forge that Torvak
I
has
honestly
set up.
don't think it's bigger.
I do have to give. The
And
falcon.
you hear his
Talking.
voice kind of echoing as he's talking to someone else. Now look, you daft bugger. If you keep using your dagger as a means of digging a hole, it's gonna get this way. Now use a dagger properly, or don't use it at fucking all. Do you understand me? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, I like this one.
You should show him how it's done.
Like the hammer on the anvil, and he stops to go quench the metal, the steam. A land tortoise is in his face. What the fuck? Oh, hello.
Hi.
You should show that fella how a dagger's used. He won't forget it.
Why is the strange bug in the mountain talking to me?
Just
She,
ignore
like,
her. She's
ignore
in
her.
timeout.
Talking land.
Yeah, bugbear. There used to be a time me and you would just get right in the tussle.
Now we friends, allies almost.
No, definitely not allies. More of a
Bugbear clans of North have alignment with Northern dwarves.
really.
Most
Are the
very-
dwarves silly?
Very
Do
tough.
they drink too much?
There's a lot of drinking involved,
There's a lot of
Well,
drinking.
sounds like a
involved,
very silly place. Let's not go there.
But
but it's
undead,
Camelot.
but the undead were
Knights of the Round
rampaging.
Table.
Undead were rampaging across northern region. Bugbears and dwarves team up to fight.
Oh, interesting. What clan you from?
Clanless was part of mercenary band.
Yeah, does your mercenary band have a name?
Northern Wolves.
Nice. I would have never thought a mercenary band would have such a name. Maybe Northern Timberwolves, Northern Grey Wolves,
Sorry,
Northern.
yes. Sorry, yes, was Northern Timberwolves.
Uh,
You're changing your history.
no, honestly, I need to go look.
It was Northern White Wolves. Anyway,
well, anyway,
No, no, no.
what can I do for the lot?
Northern
Werewolf.
We have
Werewolf.
Tell me what
I pull out the silver daggers. We have
Oh,
1 to 7.
that's quartermaster's work.
Yes.
He takes one of them. Where'd you get these? You don't look like rich folk. So.
Came across a goblin camp. They had them in their possession. We killed almost all of them except one.
Moon Clan. Them bugger goblins. Ever since the Stratos War, they've been milling about the place and robbing and ambushing people. Good on ya for
There's
taking
12
out.
less of them now.
no,
14 less.
14 left.
Sorry,
We
14
fought
less.
15 of them.
14
Did
14
ya
less.
manage to bring their gears?
Only one. Set.
Remember,
Yeah.
Moon Clan, Star Clan, and River Rot. Those are the goblins that kind of mill about this region. If you bring their ears,
Moon
Yeah,
Clan,
get
River
payment.
Clan, and what?
River rot.
River Rot, Star Clan, and Moon Clan.
So the daggers.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was lost in your big tall friend's furriness.
None of us really use daggers, so
Yeah, I interested in selling them. That
yes.
Yeah.
I could give you 1,000 gold apiece.
Yeah.
I don't have gold. I can give you
Nope.
platinum.
Because I don't believe you. She told us that they were worth more.
No, that was
No, the quarterstaff
Quarterstaff
was worth
was worth-
8,000.
I have a question. He
Straight
just
fast.
he just named it a clan of goblins. Which one?
3 of them.
No.
No.
But like which one he said that this.
The
that-
ones that we
Moon-
fought
it was
were
the
Moon Clan.
Yeah,
But he said it. We didn't say it.
correct.
Just making
He
sure.
said they're the ones that have been
Ambushing.
Ambushing.
Getting taking advantage of people in the region.
Yeah.
Insight
check.
Sure. Give me an insight check.
You're picking up and I'm dropping down, huh?
Ooh, 30, 20 plus 22.
He's probably low-ending you, low-balling you.
Okay.
That's the best I can do. 1,000 gold apiece. Sorry. Can't do more than that.
Okay, well, we'll go ask somebody.
What? Well, whoa, that's not how you haggle. Yeah. That's not how this works. You're supposed to say, you daft bugger dwarf, you're lying to me.
You daft bugger dwarf, you're lying to me.
I've got this. You short, smelly, hairy little man. You best raise your price. We know what they're worth.
Like your cut. I'll give you 1,500 gold apiece.
Squid size.
Do I believe that one?
They're worth about 1,700 gold apiece, but it's going to take some work to bring them into a much more fancy way of selling them.
I mean, they're pretty fancy. And
Well, they're master crafted. I give you that. But I'm also a part-time rune carver, so I can carve rune insignias into them on top of putting other oils of magic on them as well to make them far more of magical.
Did you just say oils of magic? And she just heard that.
Yeah. And like you look past his shoulders, and there's like all this, you know how like traveling sales folk, just have
Does it look like snake
open
oil?
boxes with shelves inside the boxes. So
I'm just waiting.
close them up and take their crates with them. So like his whole backdrop is like open crates with all these different oils and like things that are on the shelves and different kind of powders and stuff like that.
I'm just waiting for a glare bomb to go off in the weed.
No.
She's still in the lantern, so you guys haven't let her out yet.
But she was flying. Yes, the lantern is locked.
She was flying mostly over by the tower, which is why that one glitter bomb on the tower.
Well, no,
went
when
off.
we were at the shimmer weave thing, she was with us.
No, I think she was still in the lantern though, wasn't she?
No,
You guys put me
we
in
had to
there.
put her in a
Oh
lantern
yeah.
because we weren't sure what she was
That does
doing.
not mean that she did.
Give me a stealth check if you would. I want to see if you got away for a bit and came back.
Oh. Why are
That's-
you putting that thought into
13.
everybody's head?
13.
She didn't say
you
she was
managed
doing
to
it.
set a glitter bomb off, like you put one randomly amongst the crowd, and then your attention to the shimmerweave brought you back in. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
So 15.
Thank
Do
you
I
for
feel like that's
enabling
the
me.
best
Yeah,
one?
you're welcome.
You feel like you really appreciated a proper haggle.
Okay.
This feels like a traditional kind of guy that just wants the back and forth, and you get the feeling that he's probably being honest.
Hey, maybe if he give him some fairy dust, he might want to raise the
Oh,
price.
wait. Wait. Fairy dust. Do you have fairy dust?
All three of us.
I let you out, and you
What
let
can
me
people
shake
do
you up and
Out
down.
of character, what can people do with fairy dust?
It can be used as an enchantment component.
And we make fairy dust.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
a
fairies.
very common a byproduct of fairy dust would be things related to light, to flying, to
Yeah.
enchantments.
I mean,
to...
I look at my wings. Yeah, we have fairy
Okay,
dust.
well,
couldn't help but notice that your one wing is broken, so you probably don't need the other one, right? I just,
I don't think she wants to give you her wing.
oh, that's unfortunate. Could do a lot of things with the membranes and the powders that you grind them into. I mean, no offense, but grinding all of you into powders could be profitable too. I mean, you're walking around with a plethora of gold around you, my friend. You're aware of that, right?
I do not kill my friends.
Well, I'm certainly glad that you're friends.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking at me like I'm stark raving mad.
Mm-hmm.
Could be too.
You are the one.
You
Can I-
can't.
I'm in the lantern, but
I don't know.
It doesn't go
Oh.
past the lantern. It
I
doesn't go past.
just could you maybe just bring her? He goes over to like a barrel and he pulls out a linen sack and he lays it on the table. Could you just shake her over it for a bit?
I pull the lantern and I grab her and just.
more money.
How much is the fairy dust? worth?
Oh. All right.
Okay.
How long can you shake her for? To unconsciousness? Is that doable?
No, we're not taking her to unconsciousness.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Her attitude tells me that her death is probably like some freaky shit. So I
You're
just
not wrong.
I tell you,
later.
shake her over the linen for a solid minute. I'll give you an extra 100 gold for doing so.
Have some money.
All right.
You make it 150, you short flea bag, and you got a deal.
See, now that's how you haggle, lass. All right, 150. So you watch as
I'll shake her. I'll be more gentle than that. And I'll shake her for a minute. These stars.
and
Just hold her like this and go.
it's like and you're like shaking her for a minute. At the end of the minute, her eyes are still doing like the googly eye thing, and she just takes a deep breath. And back in the crowd, you hear like a spout of dust and sparkles and paint go up in the air. And
Oh, jeez.
You roll the one.
Where are the pointers?
yes,
It's like
kind of wraps it up.
Jason, can you?
no, I got it. It's
Here's your 15 platinum pieces, and then of course the daggers, 1,500 gold. We said correct.
Yeah. Each.
So here's your 300 platinum for the 2 daggers.
Pia goes up to you and says, "Money."
300 plat, and then it was 15.
You can have the 15.
Yes.
15
For
platinum.
Betty.
Here's the 15 platinum.
And if you ever like hard up for cold hard coin, just come shake your asses over my table. Give you what you need.
So I'm technically
Call me
out
a
of
stripper
character.
in front of him.
Out of character. Out of character because I'm a fake.
You said
I'm a
you were
fake
an
creature
entertainer.
No, you don't make fairy dust.
Well, no. So out of character, I'm a fake creature too. If I were to ask him if I sold him my fur,
You know what? I don't. That would be more of someone that's into like fabrics and clothing and things. Like, don't get me wrong.
So if I
Shaving.
went over to the weaver and sold some fur.
Yes, that would be who you'd want to take it to.
Our character, his name is Thorval.
Torbeck.
Torbeck.
Torbeck. Okay.
Not even close.
I don't know.
There's no H in
Torbeck.
there.
Torbeck.
Sounds like
Okay.
the hard case sounds kind of like it could be a name.
Torbeck.
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 Smith.
I don't know. I never talked to myself.
It's not kind of the sounds like a ch, you know. So I can see where you got that.
You're a fucking weirdo.
Taking my.
Pleasure doing business with you. If you ever want to be drunk under the table, meet you at tavern tonight.
That sounds like a date.
If you need more pixie dust, just have a runner find it.
Oh, if I had a good fillet knife, I'd be. Yes, I'll let you know.
I mean, pixie dust, it's not going to kill us.
Can you die? Don't you just go back home? And I imagine you're a bit of a wizard, and these are your familiars, aren't they?
Not exactly.
I am a barbarian.
Oh, yeah, crunchy, crush kind of person. Gotcha.
Mm.
That explains your marvelous
And if you
demeanor.
keep joking about hurting my friends, you're going to go crunch, you short little
I
bastard.
miss the war. Such good times, good times.
I miss it too. Your people were the adversaries.
Yeah. No, I was referring to when we're on the same side. That would be more interesting. I think.
You were the allies too. Dwarven heavy troops. not
Speaking
to
of
be messed
which, you want to earn a bit of coin. When are you out and about? You don't. You seem like good. Well, not right now. I just paid you for your daft farts.
And what?
Who doesn't like money? Money's great, right? Anyways, with the end of the Stratos War, right? Lots of mercenary folk and
funny.
other folk that wander about because they can't find employment. And you know how it goes. You can't find employment, so you kind of just take the shit that you need and you go and hide out. Listen, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but there's a region about 10 miles or so from here. It intersects where the river and the caravan routes come by it. It's a very dangerous region. It's called the Caves of Chaos.
so this has been mentioned to us before.
Mhm.
Who mentioned it before? I forget. Was it the
Magic
it
Store?
was,
Was it the Magic
no,
Store?
it was the to the tavern keep in Havenstead. He asked us to go clear out Knowles.
No, the
Or no,
tavern
he
keep.
asked us to go to the farmer.
For the farmer, yeah, owes the tavern keeper like 80.
There was somebody who offered us money if we went and killed Knowles.
Well, we're basically.
Well, there was the bounty, the guy who you
Right, it
registered
was on the
boat.
bounty
Yeah, it
board.
was on the bounty
It's the
board.
Magic
Yep.
Store.
Okay, so let's just write the quest down. We got the Caves of Chaos. He's going. What did
Okay,
he want?
so region 10 miles or so from Bastion, the Caves of Chaos.
Oh, yeah. So here's the thing. Every now and then the Bastion patrols go down there, and they're already paid to kill people, right? I mean, they keep the place safe. They keep it open for transit of caravans and rivers. But it's late in the season. It's going to be getting colder, and the caravans don't traverse as much this late in the season. Well, when you go down into the Caves of Chaos, it's a vast valley. Lots going on down there. Rumor has it that the Stratos army kept mercenary bands in some of those caves, and entire mercenary volumes of weapons and things to keep them well fitted out. You come across one of those caches, let me know. Map it out for me. Get a group together, we'll go recover it, and I'll pay you a salvage fee for it. I mean, I'm talking, rumor has it there could be thousands of swords and daggers, and I could make a mint reselling them to the Borderlands and to the Hell's Catch. Good market for, owned once, but never used. Best way to make a little extra coin.
It is nice to know where to sell the stuff before we go places, before we find the treasure.
All right, keep in mind, I'm not offering to buy the equipment off of you.
He just wants us to find it.
I'll
and then he
take
gives
on
us
the
finder's
risk.
fee.
If you find the caches, just map it out for me. Let me know where it is. I'll put together a group of my friends and we'll go and recover it.
We don't have any map parchment, do we?
Have you ever made armor for tiny people?
For children, yes. I mean, I would imagine making armor for such as a lovely person as yourself, that it would take less than even needed for that. I mean, technically, I could go get a chainmail glove and kind of put holes in the fingers and a collar in between the fingers and just slip it right on you.
Because I mean, if we're alive long enough, you'd get more dust. So we're just wondering, like,
Can you wear chainmail armor? That's something you can do.
You would have disadvantage.
I would have disadvantage.
Unless
Well, I
it's
don't even fly anyway.
And yeah. No, I mean stealth. You'd have disadvantage on stealth.
Mithril's lighter. That's
Would
why.
that count?
you don't-
Oh, now Mithril. Oh, yeah. Now you're speaking fancy. That's not something that I have access to. There, sorry.
You don't even have resources of people who might know where to get it.
I'd imagine so, but no.
If we found Mithril,
Could you stop talking to me? You're fucking
Oh,
weird.
I like talking.
If you
I
don't
know.
be quiet, you go back in lantern.
See?
Fine. I quietly. Or we can
Sulk.
stay away.
Or we could shake you again.
No, she looked like she really liked that.
That's why I was
least we
offering
know
to
who
shake
that
her again. Okay. So
I would like
Sell
to
the-
quietly look at the jars of oil behind him.
Yeah, give me a perception check as you examine them.
the magic jars of magicness behind him.
Oh yeah, guidance.
You're guiding me?
Guidance.
Yes! She's guiding me for or something. It's rare I get a guidance. That's a 15 plus perception? Or
Yep.
15.
Oh, I have
18.
18. Okay.
a longsword I can sell to him too.
Oh, we'll come back to that.
Not the magic longsword, right?
Looking at the shelves, like they're the others behind you are still bartering and kind of now they're starting to start a conversation about the longsword. But you're examining all the oils on the shelf. And there's also little ceramic jars filled with like different kinds of glitter dust. Like one of the jars, is like a fire enhancer. Another jar says, an enhancer for like they feel like dusts that he adds to the manufacture of things, and they do enhancements to them, whether it be strength or quickness or hardening it so it's more reliable. The oils are like, these sloppy little jars filled with like little viscous liquids in them of various colors. And they look like these are oils that you add to weapons for temporary improvement or to give them bonuses. There's one particular jar that really gets your attention because it's super bright green. There's a skull and crossbone on it, and it clearly labeled oil of poison on it. And it, he's got it tucked up in the back a bit. And, there's like an oil of sharpness and, an oil of sleep and like all these things that you can lace your weapon with. And then it looks like maybe you get a temporary bonus from using it.
I look around. Is anybody watching me?
No, they're busy. They're keeping them properly distracted.
I'm gonna go to
I would like to see if I'm watching her.
Well, no, because now you're living off your passive perception.
No.
Except she gave her guidance.
Oh, yeah. So she's aware that you're over there. So you notice that she's kind of finger exploring the jars at this point.
But you're gonna 5-finger discount some.
Yeah.
No.
No, because we can buy it.
Oh,
Not again.
you want to slide a hand and steal something? You
I
feel free.
want to sleight of hand it, like I am stealing it, but then she's gonna leave some coin, probably not what it's worth in the
Right.
the fairy the way fairies work,
Fair enough.
fairy trade.
Fair enough.
Can I roll to see if I see her do this though? Just to
She's not being stealthy, so you see her do it.
Yeah.
But your sleight of hand, give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh my God. I've already caught her twice.
It's 13 plus 2 for 15.
15. You see her very deftly, and then she takes a few coins out of her pocket and leaves them there, and then
One
kind
might
of
be a
flitters
button.
away. Yeah, one might be a button. Yeah.
I don't have any copper, so I leave 2 silver coins and a button.
Okay.
So 2 silver coins and
Ah.
a button.
Is it a silver longsword
No,
or?
it's just my regular one,
Oh.
but I'm not using it anymore. So
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can give
because
you.
she's using the magical.
Test. Does the blade and tests the hilt and tests it and goes.
I'm gonna
I keep-
sell my battle axe too. My old battle axe.
Yeah, exactly. I can give you 100 gold for both.
50-50.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just put my gold in the party.
I
Well,
went,
thank you very much. He hangs it up on the rack and puts little leather price tags on them. The battle axe, 200 gold. The longsword, 100 gold.
I went for the poison, by the way.
Yeah, I figured you would. So you now have an oil of poison. As you turn around in your secret little shadowy place that you are, and you start reading the back label that's on it. It has 3 uses. You can apply it to any weapon you want. It does 3d6 poison damage. The target has to make a DC Con 15 or higher save to avoid the condition, but they will still take the damage.
We can apply that to weapons.
15 con save to avoid what?
Avoid the condition of poison,
It's
but
the
they
application.
still will take the 3d6.
Is the application permanent?
No, it's temporary
It's like for each.
for up to an hour.
Yeah, okay.
You have 3 doses. Each dose will last up to an hour.
So
And it's very expertly labeled on the back of the jar that way.
Do we want to keep the helmet of dread?
Yes.
Okay.
I am the Dwed Pirate Cough.
The copper bucket was actually copper, right?
Mhm.
Even though it's a piss pot, but it's actually copper.
Yeah.
Copper's worth something, right?
It is
be
in this world.
Melted down and made into something.
Are you literally carrying around a piss bucket right now?
Yes, we have been carrying the piss
in
bucket
his
this
bag.
whole time.
Actually, it's probably in the lantern.
It's
if we
on
can
my
make stuff.
hip.
Does your bugbear friend have an incontinent problem?
No,
Why are
we
you carrying
found it
around a piss bucket?
because it's solid copper.
I could turn it into a quenching bucket if you'd like. I can give you 10 gold for it.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, great. Oh, smells like goblin piss.
That's because we found it at the goblin camp.
There you go.
It was
Well-
solid
Moonland
copper.
piss.
Moon. Oh, yeah. If I could only bottle that. That'd be a great drink at family gatherings.
I think
I
it
hate my fucking family.
Shadow Clan piss.
deterrent.
Could be. I don't think there's any of them left alive, though.
No, we killed them all.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Your allies. Why are you changing your story?
All right.
Wait till we get to drinking. The story changes constantly at that point.
Well, no, we were talking about goblins,
Oh, the goblins.
Goblins, not dwarves. Yeah.
not dwarves.
Yeah, dwarf piss will just put you to sleep forever.
All right.
Comes out more like licorice.
Bugbear piss make you take acid to it.
I don't doubt it. They're all fucked up. Yeah.
I don't want to drink any of that.
But is there anything else I can do for you?
No, I think we're good.
Good. Yeah, just keep me in mind. I heard you mention that you wanted to get your hands on some writing materials, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're going to have us map things out for you, we need mapping parts.
You should go visit them.
Dribble?
Yeah, down there at the end of the little goblin folk down there. He's always got weird shit like that.
It's a goblin.
Yeah. And he's a good lad. He's not affiliated to the bad goblins.
Okay.
I mean, there are some people that think that he's affiliated to the bad bugbears. But clearly he's walking around with 3 lovely ladies and a badger and a tortoise and a hawk.
True.
Where's the hawk?
It's been on my shoulder.
Ah,
I'm
yeah,
flying with
Yeah.
the hawk on my shoulder.
Yeah. Fucking
I
weird.
just
isn't
got
it?
a badger on mine.
Yeah, it's
I'm like wearing it like a stole.
yeah. It's big.
No, I imagine he's more like how my cat does. He just sits on my shoulder and sniffs my ear. Like I can hold my arm up, Buddy will sit on my arm.
That's funny.
Badgers are vicious, though, aren't they?
They can be.
But if you can tame them, they are fierce allies and pets.
Honey badger don't give a shit.
As long as it's being fed, right?
Right.
That's how dogs do it.
All right.
Oh,
Hmm?
that ruckus out front.
Yeah.
That was Pippa's stall.
Yeah.
Oh shit. She's dead, isn't she?
Yeah. She got eaten by a frog.
Toad. Giant toad.
She
Toad
really
frog.
liked to collect the toads. It was like her thing. She'd stay up late at night licking them, get all fucked up.
Well, in the end, they licked her.
They liked her, or
Like,
you know what? This is a path we should stick away from, anyways. But that's unfortunate. Poor Pippa.
These were hers.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for odds and ends, go visit them. He can
Dribble.
sort you out.
All right. Dribble that way. Cool. Thank you.
Good doing business with you.
Thank you.
Even the creepy fucking one.
She has her moment.
I imagine she does. Tell you what, if you're ever in for a serious night of drinking, just let me
You want drunken pixie dust?
know. You can't blame a dwarf for trying.
Getting a drink for you.
Oh, I'm beginning to like her. She's gross, and I kind of like that.
she's
Kinda-
crazy, but it's very fun.
yeah,
You,
Little
don't want to
glitters.
be around her drinking because she does other things in your drink.
no. You watch as he turns to go and like put the long sword, or he
He hung them.
he hung them already, but he like turns to go grab something and like a puff of silver smoke just in his face. Yeah, fucking pixies. Exactly what I was looking for.
Anything's better with glare.
You guys kind of turn and head over to Dribbles.
Yep, dribbles.
Yeah, you guys kind of going. Dribbles market stall kind of looks like that typical kind of junkyard setup, but it's organized chaos. You see this little droopy eared goblin with lots of earrings in his ears. He's got body paint all over him, and he's wearing kind of just standard clothing with a little like leather apron on the front, and he's barefoot, and he's flitting about, muttering to himself. Okay. Yeah, all right. I got these. And oh,
So he's a goblin version of Watto.
hello.
Right?
Dribbles.
My name's
Dribbles?
Dribbles. Yes. Yeah,
Dribbles.
Dribbles. It's my name.
Hello, Goblin Kid.
Oh, hello. You're big. What can Dribbles do for you?
looking for a map parchment, maybe possibly other odds and ends you may have.
Every time
It's
he
just that
talks,
one
it's a
little-
little bit of saliva dribbles
He's got
out.
a lisp.
Hey, paper? Is that what parchment you were saying?
Parchment,
Uh,
map making supplies.
Oh, I've got a cartography set I could sell you.
Is
It's
it
got
all
everything in it you need.
prepackaged and you don't have to touch everything?
You don't want me to touch anything.
He's
But
got
that's
one little hand, just
sorry, it's a condition. I mean, you really shouldn't make fun of people with conditions.
I wasn't making fun of you. I
Well,
was
your
asking
face
your
says
question.
otherwise. And tell your friend to quit licking the glass. I can't help what I do.
Well, no, she's out of the lantern.
She's out of the
Oh.
lantern.
Oh, then she's just wagging her tongue at me. Walks over, picks up this you know how you can get those little art boxes, just goes over and picks up a little leather beaten up art box and sets it up and opens it up, and it's got quills and ink and folded up parchment and little bits of dry powder and everything to kind of do whatever. And he closes it and puts the satchel handle on it and the shoulder strap on it. He goes, sell it to you for 8 gold.
I feel like you would sell for 5 gold.
Oh, why do you feel that way? Because
It's used, beat up.
well, yeah, but it's got everything you need in it ready to go, and she didn't want it touched by anybody. So all right, 5 gold. Sell to you for 5 gold.
Okay.
Here, let me rub the rest of that blood off of there.
Are there already pre-made maps in it? I open it up. Are there already
Yeah,
pre-made
you move 5 of the blanks, and there's little cartoon drawings, and there's little map drawings underneath the blanks, and
any maps?
you
that are
you
pre-made?
pick up one of the ink wells, and the ink's all dried out.
Can I have one that's actually not like?
They're all like that. I mean, can't help how they get to me. I don't purvey new stuff. I'm a secondhand kind of guy. The patrols go out, they find folk that are dead, they strip them clean, bring them back in. Most people don't want to buy that shit. I really like to buy that stuff.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh.
I'm looking at him. Do I think he has connections to the Moon Clan or any other goblin camp and he gets his resources from them?
Give me an insight check as you stare at him.
I need actual.
Yeah. Sorry. You probably don't want those drawings either. Sorry about that. Let me. He takes it and here you go. Sorry. Here. Sorry.
Does it look better?
9.
Mhm.
Hard to tell.
Does it look better?
Yeah, it's the proper
it was
inks.
worth.
And,
It was worth it.
he
Any
gives you a
broken
quill.
stuff
He
in
gives you a
there?
quill with an unbent tip on it. And,
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry. You can't blame a guy for just trying.
You know what? I'm gonna do an insight check too because I think he looks familiar.
Feel free.
I mean, he
He's
looks
not
like
the
a
guy
goblin.
that broke into our room because I killed him on accident.
I killed him on
On
accident.
accident.
So, guys, I was looking at my notes at what side quests we have. We have 3 side quests, but one of them doesn't take us to the Caves of Chaos. I think we discovered that he discovered that in the room with the stuff because I have it in between.
Well, we have to find out who replaced Kevin,
You said Slyfoot
and
was
the Merchant Guild
alchemist,
Master
right?
is looking for anything shiny, minerals, rocks, gems,
Yeah.
You
jewels.
said Slyfoot was the alchemist,
And
right?
Torvak wants us to go
Um,
to the Caves of Chaos. And the farmer, or the tavern keeper, Hildreth Gale, at the River Runs Tavern wants us to go to.
I know, 10,000 NPCs.
By the way,
The farmer down the way.
Jason.
Yeah.
I rolled a 17 for insight check.
So
Yes.
Thanks for
Slyfoot was the potion seller. What'd you get?
17 for
The
insight
insight?
for the goblin.
This guy's probably on the shady side. You're looking at his kit and things that he's selling. He's definitely not lying about how he gets a hold of his inventory, but he could have lots of fingers in different pies.
He
He
has
does look
fingers in
shady.
all the pies. Well,
He
no, it
definitely
was
looks a
the
little shady.
goblin that broke into our room had. No, he only had a map of the Bastion courtyard and the barracks.
Because I have it. I just wrote Caves of Chaos, but right after it, I was
Right.
writing about the stuff that he
Was it
the S on the coin. bag.
Goth and Valen found the map of the Caves of Chaos in Not Valen's room? I mean, the room that's being occupied by Not Valen.
Yeah, I think that's where that came from because
Yeah.
you had grabbed a bunch of stuff off the
We
table.
took the map.
They
You
took
took
the
the maps and you took the journals with all the entries of people being paid off.
Yeah.
We have a somewhat detailed map of the Chaos Caves, and
Is there anything else I can get you? I've got other things here for
I'm looking
adventurers
around
and
already.
travelers.
What does he have?
Well, I've got this lovely bag of marbles for when you get bored. I've got
How much are the marbles?
I've got dried chicken feet in case you're a purveyor of magics and you need them. Just depends. Good snack if you're hungry.
How much are the marbles?
I can sell you the marbles for a silver.
How about? She's got silver. She can do it. Okay, we'll take the marbles.
There you go, a little bag of marbles for you.
I'm gonna hand
You
them
like?
to you.
You look like
Give you
someone.
gold.
You look like someone that likes fireworks. Do you like fireworks?
Absolutely, I love
He
fireworks.
goes to the back of his stall
No,
and he
no,
pulls out
no,
two giant
no,
strings of
no,
firecrackers.
No.
I could sell them both to you for 2 silver.
Okay.
I'll do it for 1 silver.
Oh, well, no. The goblin like that's bad math. No, 2 silver.
1 silver and a shake.
What?
What? Vanilla
When
shake,
he
chocolate shake.
says- When she says shake, she literally she means she's going.
Okay. But here's 2 silver.
Here you go. Yeah, there you go. Man, I've got lots of little things here for you.
I'm going to hold up.
I want to
Oh, I have these. These are really cool. He brings out a wooden box filled with these glowing stones. We call them voice poppers. You,
What is
you
that?
take the stone and you say up to 5 words in it, and then you throw the stone, and then it makes your voice pop out.
Just one?
you guys.
Yeah, once they shatter, they're used. Once they crack and shatter, they don't. Yeah, you can't use them anymore.
I'm literally going to
How
do
many
that.
are in this?
I don't know. I can sell you the box for 2 gold.
How many does it look like?
It looks like there's 2 dozen in there.
2 dozen voice poppers?
Those can be useful.
Yeah.
You got that land tortoise over there, that little tortoise that you're riding.
How much?
You want to paint them?
No,
I can give you body paints. I've got body paints.
No,
I do not hate my tortoise.
It's actually really bad for them. Don't do it.
I don't think that's. I don't think letting an undead fairy ride it's any better for it.
She's not undead.
Prove it.
Hoaxer. See, she's not dead.
Well, the undead don't feel anything either. That's not really proving much. I mean,
Your
she
logic.
clearly died and broke her wing when she died. So
The
hey, look,
one wing
the,
just
your
flicker.
necrophilia thing is up to you guys. If that's what you're into,
I,
then that's what
I
you're
reached
into.
down and ripped out a single hair
Oh,
from her.
oh, from her? Oh, is that from the goblin?
You dick.
Oh, maybe she's not undead. She's kind of spooky looking.
Yeah, funny.
No, take my hair. No, take it back.
Lose it back
How
in.
many are the poppers?
Dang
it,
2
make
gold. Oh, if you like those, you'll really like these. We call them springers. He goes back and brings out a little leather bag and he opens it and he pulls out what looks like a copper coin. He goes, watch what it does. Throws it on the ground and goes, and when it springs up in the air, it kind of fizzes and explodes into like a 5-foot radius of light. And then it just slowly drifts to the ground.
Yet another thing good for distractions.
Mm-hmm.
I can sell you this bag of springers. They're pretty cool.
How much?
What if we did a group?
2 gold, just like the voice poppers.
If we buy everything all together, sell us for a group.
That's way too much math for me. I'm sorry. I prefer to.
You said this is a secondhand.
I don't think we really need the
Feels
spiders.
like it. Yeah.
I don't think we really need
You've
them.
already
I'm
got
gonna
the
look
voice
around.
Yeah, we have the voice boxes.
Give me a perception check as you start looking around his stall.
There's. I'm not a rogue, but I feel like we need some thieves tools, and that's
Sure.
one thing that I want to see if we can find. Probably not though. Perception. That's 11.
11. The problem is everything's kind of like piled and kind of overlapping and
I
stacked
feel like
up
I'm going
around
into
you.
things and popping
Yeah,
out of things.
yeah.
I'm inside of a jar at one point.
Yeah, you're almost like kind of like a cat on a shelf,
Mhm.
just kind of looking through things.
Just imagine Pia just dipping in and out of jars.
But I would say that like tucked neatly on one of the shelves, 4 little lockpick sets are there.
Oh, goody.
Give me a sleight of hand check if you want to pilfer it.
Don't pilfer. I leave money.
Well, you leave your idea of wealth.
That's a natural one.
Yeah. You guys hear a rattling noise and a cascade of shelving. Just tumbles, and there's Pia above the shelving that just collapsed, holding.
I found it.
Fix it.
I found what we were looking for.
Could you just oh my, this is gonna take some time to clean up. Oh dear.
You over here now. I put you in lantern. It will bring item here, but then you go in lantern.
She like droop dogs over the item, hands it off, and kind of sulks into the
Lantern. Anyways, she came over.
That's probably a good idea. I'll clean that up later. I can sell you the lockpick for gold. It's standard price.
Is it standard price?
I mean, you
I
can
did just
insight
break his
check
stuff.
if you want. Well, technically, you broke a lot of other people's stuff that he bought at the auction for relatively cheap because it was all covered in blood.
Or potentially
17?
got from
17?
goblin contacts.
I mean, you get the feeling it's just a pitch to sell it to you. He's definitely got that salesman acumen about him. I mean, you can usually pick these things up in the city for like 5 silver, but you are out in the frontier.
Do we? No.
Well, we might need it because who knows what kind of.
Yeah, but none of us are proficient in lockpicking.
No, but
yeah.
it's better to have the tool and then try to use your dagger.
That's
So
true.
maybe we
The
could find
tool
someone
still
who-
gives you advantage.
Mhm.
It's just you don't get your proficiency.
Mhm.
So if you're,
Straight decks.
yeah, well, no, it depends, right? Still sleight of hand,
Okay.
right? So sleight of hand with a lockpick, and you got advantage on the attempt. The only real advantage a rogue has is that they add their proficiency modifier to their attempt.
Okay, it's fine. Here's a bullet.
Thanks. All right. Well, yeah, up there.
You
Here-
found it different there for a second, explaining how that works.
Yeah, that's my inner monologue. So listen. I just want to give you guys a bit of an offer. You look like the type that wanders into trouble. It's your thing, right? It's what you do.
I don't get into trouble ever.
I can guarantee you he gets into trouble. The fact that they put you inside that lantern tells me you get in trouble a lot. So lots going on out
So
there.
we got
If you come across, things that look like, that other people may not buy, hey, just bring them over to me.
Okay, so
you know?
double's offense. Got it.
Yeah, dribble's definitely a fence. Yeah, that's my thing. And the more gross it is, the more you don't want it, and no one else wants it. Bring it to me. I'll make it work. I have a affinity for strange magic items too. I really enjoy them. Yeah, always keep a lookout for strange magic items. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what he wants.
Oh, when I
Two
took
dozen what?
when I was pilfering
still-
through that mage's corpse, boy, I found a lot of these things on him.
Where did you find that mage?
Oh, I didn't find him. He was brought in a wagon. A whole venturing party was found dead, and all their bodies were brought in. And one of the guards came over and said, "Hey, Dribble, would you go root through their corpses and see if you can find anything?" I didn't tell them about all the things I found. Some things come with me, other things go with them. Any of you magic casters, like any of you in the arcane business?
Yeah.
He goes over and there's like this very heavily drenched, encrusted blood spell book that he takes off the top shelf. I pilfered. I stole his spell book when I was going through his stuff.
How would that do for a sorcerer, though?
I mean,
I'm
if
gonna.
it's
can I
got
see it?
spells in it that you think you could learn, you
Can
could
I
always.
see it?
There you go.
Right. Flip
Like,
through it.
It's an evocation spell book. It's got all the evocation spells in it up to level 3.
Because
Can sorcerers cast evocation spells?
I don't know.
No, sorcerers have like the same kind of spell list as a wizard, but they don't read the stuff to know their magic. It just comes innately to them. So it's like, would that help me, or would that do anything for me?
Don't know till you try.
Oh, okay. It's fair.
I give you a good deal on it. It's pretty ratty condition. Sell to you for 10 gold.
10 gold's pretty expensive for.
It's a spell book, though. I gotta.
I know,
I gotta
but
make
this
a-
is so unfortunate that this is something that the guards were not supposed to know about.
All right. I see where you're going with this. There's no reason to get savage here. 5 gold.
Insight?
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
Insight?
no. I'm gonna do an intimidation,
Give me an intimidation check.
and I'm gonna try and get him to bring it down. I feel like you
My
would
insight
do
was
better
15.
with 3 gold.
You got
Oh, guidance.
from the
Okay,
fairy.
so I need
From the sad fairy looking.
She does
at
her
him.
guidance pen drop. Guidance, motherfucker. Mic drop.
So I rolled a 19 plus 1.
So
What's
he's
your intimidation?
You use strength for his intimidation because
Nothing.
he's a barbarian. Because I know
No.
you said something about that.
no intimidation
No, it's
is its
charisma
own
based.
application of ability. 2 things happen. He looks terrified when you convince him to sell it for 3 gold. You notice a slight smile on his face, as if he's acting being terrified. And then, you know what? 3 gold it is. Here you go. You can have it for 3 gold.
I don't know if we want it.
That's your call, Pia.
Don't ask Pia if she wants magic items.
Or
No,
your
I
student.
don't. I think we're good.
Okay. Puts it back in the box. And, well, is there anything else I can get you?
I think we're good.
All right. Well, have fun. And he turns around and says, I gotta clean this shit up. And muscling the shelf and kind of, tossing things up in the air. He's trying to do his best to sort things.
When his back's turned, I want to try and steal it.
Oh my god.
Give me a.
Sleight of hand.
Well,
And
you'll have to
stealth.
move into the stall while he's busy. Give me stealth and
Where'd
a
you
sleight
put
of
it?
hand.
Where'd you put it?
He put it in a wooden box
Oh,
to
in a
off
wooden
to
box.
his.
Okay.
It's an open box.
You want me to do it?
But-
because I have stealth bonus.
You're big.
Yeah, but my species has stealth advantage.
Hey, just
No,
because
I
you
was
have
just thinking,
stealth,
like,
doesn't
I would like
mean
to
that
try
he
to
can't
steal
see
it.
you.
Because I have advantage on stealth.
You
So
guys- oh my god.
But it's sleight of hand that I'm doing, not
And we're
stealth.
doing this
Well,
in
then
broad
you're doing
daylight.
both because you have to go into
I
the
have to do stealth
stall.
first.
So
guys put
you
me
do
in
stealth
later.
first to move into a stall, and then sleight of hand to take it without him hearing you take it.
let's see if I can. I'm gonna try. Do you want to do it or no?
No, you can try.
And you can guide yourself.
Guidance.
Self-guidance.
Who used to do that? That was the denizens and their masters. Yeah, one of them used guidance.
Okay.
I would guide
So-
myself.
I hit myself a little too hard.
You got to work
Okay,
on that.
So
Yeah,
that is
but I got a nice
19.
19 for stealth.
19 for stealth.
Okay, you're like, he's still busy, he doesn't notice you, and he's mumbling, it's just gonna take forever. And you're like hovering over, you're over by the boxes. You have to,
She's
don't
standing on the
fly.
back of the
Yeah.
turtle.
No, she's
You're-
on the tortoise.
It's so
Well, then the
good.
tortoise would have to make a stealth check.
No, I don't. I have to get off the
Okay, you
tortoise.
get off the tortoise, you come into a stall, go to reach into the box to grab the spell book. Give me sleight of hand.
I don't know if you guys have ever owned a tortoise, but those things have a way of being
Guidance.
very stealthy and getting away.
So
You
that is a
guidance
dirty
yourself.
20.
Nice. Reach in, grab the spell book, and turn and come out of the stall and back with everyone amidst the rest of the markets. And
Let's do it. Yay. Just like I was all like, I'm not gonna handle one dice to roll. And I'm like, oh, I don't know.
you just rolled all your good dice. Now the rest of your dice are going to be shit.
Don't curse her like that. No, it's
I say
mine.
we go back.
You can't curse like that. That's my curse.
I say we go back to the tavern and have meal.
Anyone else in the area?
I would like to go
Any
see
other?
Flyfoot.
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
need
yeah,
to
we
go
gotta-
see the alchemist.
Okay.
Was that the alchemist?
Yes, that
Okay.
was the potion.
Well,
maker
he's a
alchemist.
potion seller.
Okay, I thought that was we wanted the skateboard person.
But no, I wanted to find the alchemist for a specific reason.
Okay.
You guys eventually make yourself over to Slyfoot. table. It goes by the name of Wexley.
We hide
Human gentleman standing there with a vest, oily mustache, oily hair pulled back, and
we throw the
big smile on his face. Hello.
Everything's better with a mustache.
Oh, it is, dear lad.
So
It is.
Slyfoot is
Yes.
the name of the stand?
not out of character. We throw the spellbook in the lantern with
Okay.
So Slyfoot was the name of the stand? Or
No, my name is Wexley Slyfoot.
oh, so it's his last name.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out if what
Well, you see, none of our stands have names. The people that run them have names. We all have our little specialties, and my specialties are ointments, sprays, and potions, is what I do. A bit of a snake oil salesman, as they say.
How are you with identifying certain liquids?
Oh, it depends on the liquid, dear.
Take out the little ball of green glowing goo from the
Ah.
fight.
Let me take a look at that.
It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle goo.
Yes.
Can I
Teenage
borrow a dollop of it? Just in my little examination kit.
careful, it might kill you.
Why did she say that?
You
Will
know,
it, will it
weird.
kill
you
me?
know, little fight of creatures earlier today.
Ah, yes, the ruckus over at Pippa's stand. Yeah.
Green goo was noticed on the animals that got bigger.
Oh, fascinating. This is the only sample that you
I
have.
If you
Yeah.
could only take a small bit of it, that would be greatly
I'll do
appreciated.
my best. I have a little glass device here called an eyedropper of me. See what I can do. Pops off the lid and takes a little bit and puts a little dollop on this little kit he has in front of him and hands it back to you. And it takes him a few minutes as he interacts with it and goes, "Oh, fascinating. Well, it's got a little bit of an enchantment of polymorph in it, but not enough to be controllable. And it also has a little necrotic energy in it as well. And it appears it has some augmented elements as well. Quite a mixture of organic materials here.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
Oh, dear, no. No, I'm not even sure you should be mad enough to try to blend these concoctions in such a way.
It made a lot of things grow.
Yes.
And get
Part
mad.
of the enlargement enchantment is in here. It's almost as if somebody blended a series of effects together in hopes that it would serve a purpose. It's not very stable, though. From I don't know much about what happened, but this is something that would not be allowed in most apothecary academies or intent. Not be something you'd want to do.
I don't suppose
So
you've
how
heard
should-
anyone ever trying to experiment. Well,
No, not off the top of my head, unfortunately, no.
What would be the way to dispose of this goo then? Because there was a big barrel of it back there.
A big barrel of it, you say?
Yeah.
Well,
It might not be there now, but it was there earlier.
oh, that's unfortunate. I would wager you should find out what happened to that barrel. If they're not aware of what they have, and that gets into the drinking water or somehow mingles with food or other things, it could
God,
be
it'd be like
quite.
home.
Excuse me?
It'd be like home.
Don't listen to the lantern.
We're all from
Oh.
Feywild. Some weird things happen there.
Oh, I understand. Oh, yeah. Pixies. Fascinating. Do you need that other wing?
that's
She needs her wing.
Just, it's not really of any use since the other one's broken. I pay you good for it. It's very
Do you need
important.
both of your feet?
Not really. I only have 1 foot now, and he brings up his stumpy wooden leg. See, I get around. It's not easy, but it happens.
Do you want your other foot?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to be. You know what? I get your point. That's great. But my foot's not worth money. to be
It's like
fair.
asking one man if he wants to keep last daughter.
Well, no, because it's not worth money.
It
I
might
mean,
never know. It
to
could be
somebody.
to somebody.
Yeah.
They're weird
A
people
chew
in this
toy,
place.
I suppose.
there was a symbol on the barrel. I wanted to I'm trying to remember to describe it. It was if it sounds familiar to him.
I can.
We wrote it down.
It was an
Didn't
infernal mark.
Oh, is it the S? Was that on that? I thought it was on the bag.
It was on
The S was
the S was on the bag, but there was an infernal mark on
The
the
barrel.
on the barrel. Says
You did
description.
There was
describe
a
the
heraldry
infernal marks,
stamp,
yeah.
some guild, lightning bolt on a round emblazoned.
You describe. Yes, that's that belongs to Guildhouse Marcus.
Wonderful.
Although I can't imagine why they would put their stamp of approval and ownership on a barrel of goo.
That's what we'd like to find out too.
You said Marcus?
Guildhouse Marcus. MARKUS.
Honey, when we go out tomorrow, remind me to buy more pens.
I have 10,000 of these, but okay.
I like these.
Those are short and stubby. Those I can't write with.
Oh.
I mean, they're darling,
I just
but
like the.
I feel like I'm writing with a used
I just like
hypodermic needle.
these 'cause they're- I've been using.
I got it in a park
I've been
around
using
some
these type of
unconscious
pens
meth
since I
user.
started security 10 years ago, so it's
Gosh,
just
it's fun.
like for me, it's just these are the most comfortable things. I've been using them for years.
Are they rubber
Right.
grip?
Yeah, rubber
Yeah.
grip.
Where
Fits
is
my hand.
Guildhouse Marcus based out of?
I know they're headquartered out of Drusar. They keep trading houses in the Panagriff Sands and the Ashenador along the journey between the east and west. They're quite a wealthy organization, and they're mostly known for their brews and ales and wines and things for imbibing for purposes of drink.
Thank you for all the help.
Are you
What
sure
would
you
be
don't
a-
need that way?
Yeah, I'm absolutely sure.
Yeah, it's good again, and I cut the foot between
I-
the wing.
I understand. Point taken.
So what do you sell here?
Oh, I sell potions.
As there's a giant bugbear eyeing him with a stink eye, like you ask her again, I swear to God.
The lazy eye.
Oh my
No, no,
gosh.
no.
Silo goes away.
No, have you ever seen? No, have you ever seen Rocket Power, Uncle Tito?
You guys ever seen freaking Five Goes West? Easy.
Oh my god, that's another Don Bluth classic.
Okay, so I think
I
I'm
have-
dating myself there.
I have healing. Well, someone's got to date you. I have healing potions.
No, I don't think anybody has to date me. I'm good.
Sleeping
Good.
potions. I have flying potions. Potions of invisibility. Potions of
We should get potion
regeneration.
flying.
Yeah, for her.
Oh,
No, we need a ring of fly.
Your standard fare of potions.
Okay. How much are your potions?
Well, regular healing potions are about 100 gold apiece. I have potions of invisibility of 500 gold apiece. Potion of climb, 200 gold apiece. Just depends on its value and purpose.
I suppose you-
One platinum is 100
gold.
gold.
10 gold.
Yeah, one platinum is 10 gold.
Oh, 10 gold.
I don't suppose you have a superior potion. do you?
No, I very hard to get those. Ever since the end of the Stratos War, it's been very difficult to get those greater healing objects. Not much frontier war or battles going on, so not much of the ingredients or the outcomes of it make it this far out to the frontier anymore.
do you make your potions?
No, I get them from a supplier out of the Hellcatch Valley.
So we go get it from the source.
You
That's-
could.
that's a
It's
ways
a
away.
good 4 weeks travel from here.
That's a ways away. Okay, so do we want to get any of the potions, guys?
Well, it is always
healing
good
would
to
be
have
good.
some healing potions on the back.
Healing potions, standard healing potions are 2d4 plus 4.
Didn't we find healing potions?
I found two.
We have two.
She found 2, yeah.
Okay, so maybe we should get a couple more.
Get 2 more?
Yeah.
200
Said-
gold. Here you go.
I still think we should talk to them.
Oh, they're healing potions. Yeah, they're not for barter.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get them.
Okay, so I'll put, so each of you put that we'll take 1 healing potion per person. So put a
Okay.
healing potion in each of us in our
Sure,
inventory.
had 2. You bought 2, so you each now have 1.
Sweet. No.
Okay.
Does that book have a equivalent in the
Don't know. Still haven't read it.
So you're back in the lantern now, right?
Yeah, they
Are you
gave.
thumbing through the spell book since they
That's
gave it
why
to
we
you?
chucked it at her.
Yeah, of course I'm
Okay.
going to.
Give
it-
me a charisma save as you begin to read it.
As
That's
we're
probably cursed.
far as
Where did I put
items
that?
go, does it have an equivalent in D&D Beyond that I can select, or is it are you just gonna select
No.
Charisma save?
Oh, no.
18?
18?
No, it's that was Constitution. Charisma, because I'm it's actually 20.
20. You pick up the book and you start thumbing through it. You get to the first series of pages, and this face comes.
Did you get?
No one's looking at you. They're kind of busy with
She's
getting their
in the
healing
lantern.
potions.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you guys, this is simultaneous. You guys buying the potions, so these little ghostly faces keep popping out of the book when you open it.
Neat. It's like a pop-up.
You really thought anything else was gonna happen?
I'm the one who's dread pirate Roberts.
Okay.
Now I have my
It
helmet.
feels like there should be an effect, but your chaotic resistance to things just kind of kicked in, and you get the feeling that these things are supposed to affect you, but your insanity kind of keeps them at bay
Like
as you
you
interact
don't
with the book.
touch crazy.
Yeah, it's like that.
So I wear the helmet. I have the billowing, and then I have the book. Ah!
Oh. Would you like to test the book and point it out from the lantern and open it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
She's gonna
Just
wait
so you
until
know,
we're fighting someone.
just so you know, you've created a monster.
I only put the pieces in place. If you choose to pick them up, that's on you.
I know, and I stole the cursed book.
Well, no, she stole the cursed book.
Okay, well,
Just
I
kidding,
suggested
You
it.
planted the seed,
I did. Okay, so
and now it's with the crazy lady who's got the dreaded helmet.
No, he
And
actually
she
he
has
has
the-
the
he's-
helmet.
Oh, okay.
But when I get the helmet,
Yeah.
but he's holding it for her because it doesn't shrink, right?
It
It didn't,
didn't
shrink.
shrink,
It didn't shrink because
It didn't
it almost wears like a full body of armor when you
Yeah,
put it on.
which was great.
Okay, so we're gonna
Can I give this book a name? What would I call it?
Cursed spell book.
yeah, curse.
Just wanted to make sure.
That's fair.
The skateboard place. We want to try and find some place to make the skateboard for her.
I mean, there's a Sawyer
What?
stall where he's selling wood and stuff like that.
I was gonna say a toy store.
Well, no, not really
They
needed
don't
on the
have
frontier.
Edgar Schwartz. You know,
I was just thinking of like wood horses, like the ones that actually are on the wheels, like old toys. You know, my first thought was like a wood horse.
I
but
mean,
usually-
you watch as someone comes trudging by with a wooden wheelbarrow.
we're gonna go to the Sawyer and we're gonna try and
make it
yeah.
Convince him to make an unholy contraption.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
A small
Um,
flat board with tiny wheels.
feel free to give me persuasion checks on this one because honestly, I'm exhausted. I just played 5 NPCs.
I
I'm
know
cool
you
with.
did good.
I'm cool with this one. Just kind of,
23.
23. It takes the sun's in the process of setting. The day's coming to the end. The markets are all packing up. He looks exhausted after going back and forth, and he's been charcoal designing what you want. And before long, he's got this like plank of wood with 2 wheelbarrow axles underneath it, and 4 wheelbarrow small wheels, made of wood on it as well, written out in the charcoal. And I'm gonna make this for you. But come by tomorrow, and I'll have it for you. What's it for?
The turtle.
It's for the turtle.
But he walks.
It'll
What-
make him walk faster.
Faster.
It will.
We'll show you tomorrow.
Okay.
Show now.
And we measure, how high.
Yeah, he does the whole measurements, writes everything down,
The
and
turtle's gonna have to roll an athletics check.
Please don't
I
make
mean, we'll
it.
see tomorrow. Don't give him ideas. Don't give him ideas. Okay, so we'll come back tomorrow morning.
of course, yeah. I can construct the whole thing for you for 8 gold.
Okay.
That's what you want to quibble over?
I mean, he's had a long day. He looks very tired.
Maybe you
So you
can
guys
talk
watch
about
as the
more.
market stall kind of packed. Everybody's
to do it
packing
at
up in the
the beginning.
markets. The sun's now down. The
Going back to the
bastion
tavern.
lanterns are all coming on.
Going back to the inn. Inn.
Yeah, you guys are still in the bastion
Yeah.
courtyard,
Did
right?
we stayed in the inn. Hold on, I'm looking for the inn. That we stayed in.
The Overlook.
The Overlook.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is where we got attacked the night before.
Well, up in your room, you caught someone trying to break into your room.
It makes me feel safe.
Yeah, they knocked Pia out, so I mean, he
Great.
got attacked.
Well, she got attacked.
Okay, Kevin, I think tonight it'll be better off if we all stay in the same room. Kevin.
By the way,
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin's
Kevin
been with
Bacon.
us this whole time, right?
Oh yeah, just stealthing around,
Mhm.
keeping out, kind of keeping an eye on
Listening
things.
to
Yeah, absolutely.
us try and talk to people about Valen and, his strangeness.
By the way, Kevin, you have a weird collection.
I have a weird what?
A collection. I saw your collection. It was weird.
You were in my room?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you were.
You didn't
I
see
don't know
the
what you're talking
glitch
about.
bomb come out of your tower?
Oh, I didn't really pay attention. I was kind of watching the other people in the crowd, of course.
Well, your
Covered in
tower
shit.
is now painted pink.
Well,
Glitter.
not the whole thing. That would
Just the
require
shell?
entirely too much. That was you that did that. Good on you. Excellent job.
You should have seen that. I've seen your collection though. So weird. I didn't know you collect butterflies.
Don't collect butterflies.
Well, you must have gotten a weird habit recently. I saw it.
Okay. It wasn't
Um,
Kevin. It was not Valen.
That makes sense.
Not Valen must collect butterflies.
You need to tell me what you saw in my room.
All right.
Because I don't remember seeing a butterfly collection.
Because we were up there.
We were up there, and I don't remember seeing that.
So we
we were
just-
also only in your office, did not go into the
Yeah, we
living
didn't-
space.
Oh, you didn't. You went into my bedroom quarters.
Well, you'll have to tell me. So we fought those creatures we were talking about, right?
Yeah.
So afterwards, I flew up to see if I could see anything, right?
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
did that, and I saw you coming. That was great. Anyways,
The not you.
The not.
no, I saw you, and then I saw the not you on the balcony looking over it, like, oh, I'm evil overlord. Anyways,
6 inspiration.
It's definitely something. I can totally see Pia doing that. Like, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Don't forget to write that down. You have D6 in inspiration.
I have it there. If I need it, if I don't use it today, then I'll write it down.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so you were all evil warlord, and then then I saw you, and he looked at me, and I went like this, and he freaked out. So he went back into your room on the balcony or whatever it was, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go see that, right? So I go and I go, knock knock, hello, can I go use your bathroom? Right? He's like, sure, you can use my bathroom. And I go in and I'm looking around. He's talking at me. I'm kind of ignoring him. But then there's these bug things on the wall and they're on the desk. And it looked like so weird stuff. I'm like,
Because I don't have hobbies.
how boring. There's definitely.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail you. So you're saying that there was a table full of insect pots and preserved insects?
Absolutely.
That's not from me.
That's not for me. So I went to your restroom, set a glitter bomb on the toilet, and totally took out.
Okay. It's very strange.
Oh, locked the door.
Maybe we should have snuck. Well, my secret passage doesn't get me beyond my office. My office was always my panic room when things would go wrong. I would, my bedroom's upstairs, the office downstairs. So running down into my office, into the secret. Why would he be collecting bugs? What does that mean?
Living magic bugs?
Would I have remembered that?
You can give me a.
I like magic stuff, and I had magic detection up. Remember?
You can give me an arc.
Yeah, she did have magic detection.
Yeah, you did have detect magic up. You don't remember them being magical.
Mm-hmm.
You almost remember them being kind of dissected and built in such a way for someone who's using them for magical components.
I
Would they have
repeat
been the
that.
components necessary to make the green goo? The polymorph, necrotic, and large attachment, enchantments.
Arcana check.
Yeah. I describe it as you described it to me.
Yeah.
So I'm talking.
I'll say her description and Valen's
We just rolled,
response
like, hit me.
definitely
Hit me.
lowers the DC.
Hit me!
Thank
Okay.
God for guidance.
15 plus 4 plus 2.
21.
Each.
It's possible.
Okay.
It's possible.
Would he have? Would not Valen have attachments or whatnot with this
Not
house?
Kevin Bacon.
Not Kevin Bacon. Not Valen. His name is not Valen. with Guildhouse Marcus.
Guildhouse Marcus is a very well-respected and non-reputed house. A good portion of their taxes and funding go to the maintenance of the bastion. Without their backing, this place would fall in disrepair quite quickly.
Well,
Yeah.
No,
mm-mm.
no,
No, it was all people
it was
in
all
the bastion.
people of the bastion that work here. You don't think he's trying to erode the influence of House Marcus? That would be.
It's possible. I mean, he has all of the patrols stocked.
While you guys were busy in the market, I went and had a conversation with one of the guards. They've been cut back. They were stopped for about a 24-hour period after, I'm guessing, my absence. I didn't want to let this guard know who I was. And evidently the patrols have partially started, but I found out that they're no longer patrolling the edge of the valley that contains the Caves of Chaos. They've been told explicitly to no longer worry about that particular area.
Sounds like something we should go check.
We didn't have a quest there anyways.
Keep using these words like quests. You see like 3 question marks over his head.
There's an exclamation mark too. Just
And they're all silver because you've already accepted them.
Well, I mean, I think we should go and do a little side quest out to
The farm.
the farm, and then come back and do the tavern, or come back and do the caves. But that's just me.
I'm down for that.
We want to rough some people up.
I'm pretty sure
So-
like a bugbear and 3 fairies arriving on a land tortoise
Farm-
with their pets
The
is
farm is
probably enough to make the collection.
downriver, right?
It's downriver about a mile along the
Okay.
river's edge.
And that's not that far. We can go get that. We can take the boat.
True.
We should be able to push the boat back up river, right?
I mean, it has a mast that was not deployed at the time.
Mhm.
So if there's enough wind, you could. As long as you keep the riverboat along the edge of the river, the
Mhm.
pole can reach the bottom. And
We need extra poles
You know.
in case we snap them.
Okay. So let's take the boat down river.
I mean,
Well,
a
it's
mile by
nighttime
foot.
right now.
Well, it's night now. You guys are kind of plotting this
Right.
in the tavern right now.
And then we go and do that. We bring the money back. And then go to the Caves of Chaos. Yeah? Yeah? Sounds good?
Should we stay at a different place though? Because since we got attacked from the last.
Is there
area.
another place?
Down in Havenstead.
No, we'd have to go down to
That we
Havenstead.
could
Do we want to
sleep
stay in
in?
the Bastion? Or no, because the one in Havenstead, the River Run didn't have.
Yeah, the river run.
Inn.
That's true. The river run is just a tavern.
Mhm.
This feels like the only local place. Otherwise, you could go camp in the wilds.
It is a backwater. I don't want to sleep on the bed on the floor of the boat.
We can sleep
You
on
guys
the
can go in the lantern.
Well, I know, but I don't want to. We have to have a watch.
That's
Kevin
true.
complained.
Oh, I'm not sleeping on a boat. I can assure you that. Look, whatever that goblin was looking for, then maybe it's just one off. Maybe a person who noticed us and wanted to see if we added anything of wealth.
Yeah, it was probably after his silver, the silver weapons.
Could have been. I mean, they were just out and about, half sticking out of his back.
Yeah,
You
Well,
never
before
know.
we go do all that, we got to go get our stuff too tomorrow.
tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Let's have a meal,
have a
have
meal.
some drink.
Let's not have too much drink, and
Except
let's
both.
stay in one room. Fallon, I mean, Kevin, I know that you want to sleep in your own room, but I really think that we should all sleep in the same room. We all ended up in the same room last night anyway.
God,
Why don't we
it's
just push
so
the bed in the
loud.
same room?
I can knock you out, and then you won't hear him.
Look, somehow I think I still would, to be honest with you.
I don't think you would.
We could
You're
stuff.
violent.
We could stuff cloth in ears like earplugs.
It's not a bad idea. And then I could get my beauty sleep. I think that would be great.
You could just punch him. It would be a lot easier.
Why are you so violent? I've done nothing wrong to you.
I am.
That's
I am
only to
biggest
knock you. It's purely for your own good.
How about I make sweet smelling smells, but you don't have to smell everything.
He wasn't even
He
talking
doesn't
about
stink.
smells.
It's just,
I know.
are you saying God stinks?
No,
No.
Goth does
Oh.
not stink.
He
I
We
stinks.
bathe him regularly.
Couldn't help but notice that his fur's got a nice perm after it was all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on it, and it looks quite lovely.
I look very lovely.
Yeah, it's got.
There's still one
It's got
little
Especially when you have the
Fresh.
pricklers in there.
rooms.
All right. Well, we'll make sure
Little
that you
goat,
don't.
like the little goat stickers.
Yeah.
We'll make sure you don't hear him.
I need my sleep.
I
really
mean, we
do.
could stick him in the lantern.
Okay, that's. Can you?
Can we?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am technically so out of character. I am technically a Fey creature. I do have Fey ancestry,
And he can shrink.
and I can shrink into spaces for where small creatures can fit into. They count as small creatures, which means I can also use the lantern.
That's a little fucking weird, but yeah. Fit the lantern. Yeah.
my character
You
sheet,
can-
dude. What do you want from me?
Guys, I just like the idea that we might leave the lantern somewhere on someone's desk. And we all
Oh
just go inside of it.
no! Yeah, but I'm carrying most of the shit too.
Come tumbling out. Do a total honor among thieves, where you want to break into somebody's house and they, ooh, nice lantern. I'll
You
give
know
you,
what I
I'll give you a
imagine-
gold
you know
for
what-
it.
You know what I imagine when they go in the lantern? They just fly through the door. When I go in the lantern, it looks like the apparate image from Harry Potter. when
Yeah.
The spiral,
Yeah.
like a big.
It's like reverse birth.
Oh, no, it's not. No, no. We're not.
That reverse birth?
Can't unsee that.
Judged by
American Idol.
Meriwether's cream G face, neither could she.
So we tell Alan.
Just as bad.
We can stick him in the lantern too. It's fine.
That's fine. I get it. Let's just finish our meal, have some drinks.
Not mentioning that we'll still be able to hear him
I
because
know.
we can hear Pia.
Just,
And when I stick my head up to the lantern, it's just an eye.
No, because you'd be strong.
Well, the
So we're in the
space
lantern,
inside
We
the
look
space
like little
inside the
fireflies,
lantern.
but when you put up yourself up against the wall,
like all bloated and big.
yeah.
I'm imagining pressed fairies.
Yeah.
So I need to get a lantern, a Barbie, and just like glue one on the glass.
So you guys finish your drinks, finish your meal.
Yeah.
Head upstairs to your room.
And we were whispering that, not
Yeah.
know. Like,
No, I get it. Yep. I'm gonna.
I'm going to attempt to crack the windows.
Okay.
Did we?
Give me sleight of hand as you organize your traps.
Oh, my
Did we-
dwarven friend didn't come.
I'm being guided.
No, you didn't see him.
Ah!
Did
Don't let
we
it cover the glitter.
rent the same room, or did we rent the room for more than one night?
Not bad.
Yeah.
We rented the room
Yeah.
for more than one night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sleight of hand?
Yeah.
That would be 22.
Nice. So where the window entry points are and the door entry points to the one room you guys decide to stay in, you expertly put them down. People have to roll a 22 or higher to notice them.
Cool. We set watches.
Does that include us?
You know they're there. I told
Good job.
This time she tells you.
Okay.
And you can see like these little like you get the feeling why she collects buttons.
So wait, so who's
Because
starting?
they're like part of your contraptions that you put down.
Am I starting first watch with what?
Are we doing?
Your fox club?
Um,
The name
I've known you for years. What's your name?
thing one.
I think
Ooh, I want one. Somebody stole my orange ones.
you.
no. The bag broke, so they're in a Tupperware.
Oh,
in the kitchen.
okay. Those are pretty yummy. I like the orange ones.
They're in the Tupperware.
Peach has a bit of a weird
Like, waxy.
aftertaste. I don't know.
All right, so we're setting watches. Pia is the only one that doesn't get a watch of her own.
Okay.
Bad things happen when you're left alone.
I mean, that's beside the point.
Balance Flash Kevin's already stretched out on one of the two beds, fast asleep.
Yep.
So who's taking first watch?
I'll go with you.
No, Pia's the only one that doesn't get one alone. We can go on watches alone.
And then I'll go by.
You'll go with Pia?
Okay.
Okay.
So first
So-
watch, give me a perception check.
So I'm sleeping in the lantern.
If you'd like, sure.
All right.
If Pia will
There
let
is
you
a
sleep.
sleep in the other bed. You
All
don't-
right,
you
fine.
don't
I'm in the
have
other
to-
bed.
If Pia will let you sleep,
I like the idea that I need to get some cards.
Hey, Goth!
Dirty 20.
Hey, Goth! You sleep? Hey, Goth!
If he says that in character, I'm going to do a full-on swing, and that's not going to end well for her.
So what'd you
With
get?
how
30,
well
20.
30-20. First part of the watch goes by. The tavern's still busy down below. No one seems interested in either the window or the door during your watch.
Okay.
Waking up Merryweather for the second watch. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
You can guide yourself too.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that because you cursed me.
It's a skill.
Yeah.
I tried to catch it for you. I'm sorry.
So 15.
15? It's actually still pretty good. The occasional creaky noise in the hallway of people returning to their rooms. The tavern, you can hear like a bar fight just broke out.
Sorry, out of
and-
curiosity, is the tavern hall still covered in glitter from the previous night?
No, when you guys came up, you noticed a very grumpy kind of teenager. I didn't do it. Well, I've got to clean it up. I didn't do it. And it's like he's complaining and having to clean it up. And
Right.
Glitter is basically herpes with a crap.
oh, absolutely.
I was just
So
curious.
during your watch, nothing untoward happens. Third watch, Pia and Goth, give me perception checks if you take up the final watch.
So glad you reminded me. I can guide myself because
The 4, let's add the 6 to it, so it's not as super terrible. Plus a 3 for 7, perception for 3, so
10,
yes.
I got an 18.
18. So between the two of you, she clearly starts doing her normal
I'm working on
ADD,
that billow-
ADHD kind of routine.
I'm working on that billowing code.
Yeah, not really paying attention, but she keeps changing out her projects the whole time.
It's a button. It's a pen. It's a
Once
pen.
again, the late into
There's
the
a baby
late into the
in
night,
there.
early part of the morning, you hear the occasional footfalls in the hallway. You can now begin to smell the preparation of breakfast, and nothing untoward happens. The night goes by. Everybody wakes up with a long rest.
I don't have a concussion today.
You do not.
Excellent.
You guys go down to enjoy the breakfast meal before hitting the road.
Yeah, we wake up Valen.
I want to
Okay.
test it for
Kevin.
poison.
Oh, that's much better. Thank you. I slept very well.
I want to test breakfast for poison.
What?
I wanna
She's
test
not
it
going to
for
put
breakfast.
poison in breakfast.
Oh, I heard poison in breakfast. I
No,
wasn't
she's
quite sure.
testing for poison.
Oh, I think someone's going to poison us.
She always
Oh.
thinks someone's going to poison us.
Probably a good thing.
I would do it.
I mean, when you're naturally in the shape of prey, you probably should be a little bit more protective of yourself.
Tiny silver needle will just stop all the food.
You guys head downstairs, and it's there's still a decent amount of folk here, all eating different versions of breakfast, and you can see that there's a sideboard table that people just kind of pile up the food and go sit down and eat their meal. If you can give me intelligence check to see if you think it's poisonous.
Intelligence? 8.
After like 20 mouthfuls of food, you figure it's okay.
I just imagine Luffy from one.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So as long as everybody consumes the meal, you get 2 temporary hit points for the day. For the meal's effect.
Poisoned.
All right.
So you guys taking the mosquito? What'd you guys call it? Rename
Wisp.
it? The wisp. Are you taking the wisp
Downriver.
downriver? I mean,
Not
you could
yet.
also just take the
Not
caravan,
yet.
which
Not
is
yet.
oh,
Not
yeah,
yet.
or
You're going to
mine.
the-
Not yet. We're picking
Wait.
up. We're picking up the silvered battle axe.
That's
and
right.
The
Yeah.
hand axes.
How far is it downriver?
About a mile.
How far is it walking?
A mile.
Okay, you said caravan
If we take the caravan versus use our own boat.
No, I said the caravan trail.
yeah.
we take the
it's
caravan
still a
trail.
mile.
So if we, but no. So what she's trying to ask is if we use the
Is it
boat
faster to
versus
walk or to boat?
walking, is it
No,
which is
walking's
faster?
slower. The boat would be faster, but then it's going to be slower coming back because you'll be coming upstream.
Is it okay? We'll walk.
We'll walk.
It's just a mile. It's
Okay.
like what, 20 minutes?
You know, that's what everybody said after they died. It's just a
We could also
A good walk spoiled.
because
We could rent horses.
in case we find
We
anything,
could rent
we could
horse.
rent a wagon and a horse again.
If you'd like to, yeah.
We
I
could
mean,
rent
he's.
horse. 2 horses.
You'll need them when you're.
We only really need one.
2.
Oh,
Alan.
I'm sorry. Am I going with you?
Did you want to?
come?
No, I was going to keep an eye on the boat, of course.
Okay.
We're not going to. If we decide to leave the boat, I shouldn't leave behind without someone keeping an eye on
Let's
it.
go.
Don't get
Inside
kidnapped again.
Inside check.
Don't get kidnapped again.
Did you really just yell that out at me?
Her guidance. Just to you.
Oh, okay. Like people walking by, like.
13.
It seems like he's telling the truth.
Mhm.
He also doesn't. He doesn't strike you as the adventuring kind. I mean, there's a little bit of craven in his voice at the same time, like a
Lots
little
of private
self-preservation.
influence. All right. Well, are you going to be in the Bastion or are you going to be in Havenstead?
No, I'll be in the boat in Havenstead. I'm keeping an eye on the boat.
Okay, so let's go get weapons and pick up skateboard from Tortle.
All right. You guys bring the quarterstaff
Can we
to
leave the
Cordelia.
turtle with you?
Yeah, you could leave the turtle with me, of course.
Can we leave the turtle with you?
He might kill him.
He's not going to kill
Why
him.
am I going to kill your turtle?
God always apparently kills all of my pets.
The turtle will, even with the skateboard, will
She's
really
had a
slow
lot
us
of
down.
trauma. She's been
Clearly,
working through it.
I noticed a lot of people are trying to buy your other wing. Have you ever thought about having your wing mended?
No.
Can it be mended?
No.
Yes.
It can. She just chooses not to.
Yes.
No.
It's got traumatic memories attached to it.
Ah, I see. Sentimental value,
Uh,
of course.
What's the opposite of sentiment?
Trauma.
Promament.
Traumament?
don't
It's
know.
traumamental value.
I am
She's
making up these
haunted.
words as best as I can.
Traumamental
Under
value.
normal circumstances, be honest, would I be hanging out with a bugbear and 3 fairies under normal
Absolutely, we're
circumstances?
cool.
Well, you're cool because you saved my ass, and
Yeah.
I owe you for that.
Absolutely.
Until we figure out who this imposter is that's taken over my role,
I like calling him not Valen.
Just please remember that the tortoise is
you,
the
are
land
we calling
tortoise,
him
not
not Valen? Is
I
that
like
the?
calling him not Valen.
Okay. But
That's
once
like
you
saying,
successfully get me back into my proper place of where I belong,
Mhm.
I do have ability to award you things.
Yep.
Fortunately, I don't have access to my treasury right now because they think I'm that person. They're not Valen.
And he's
As
got
oppo-
access to your treasury. That's disturbing.
Yes, that is very disturbing. Although he doesn't quite have access to it.
Does he need the ring?
He does require the ring, which they may not have known that when they kidnapped me.
It's a good thing
There-
they don't have it.
Is also a couple layers of traps on it that if you don't know how to turn them off, they can be quite deadly. And then, of course, there's my favorite prevention. I have a mimic rug inside the vault as well.
Oh, that's so cool. I want a mimic rug.
No, I need it to keep my treasure
Yeah,
safe.
he needs a
The cleaning
cleaning
service just set off the trap.
What?
Would cleaning service set off the trap that she made?
No, we put the do not disturb sign on the room.
Oh, okay.
Really? I find it much more interesting that they inadvertently they don't clean rooms. They don't touch your rooms till you move out.
There's no
'Cause there's
turn down
probably
service.
body
Now
parts
that you
everywhere
mentioned
by
it,
then.
we're gonna come back and it's gonna be just
Oh, I've already made those rolls.
All right, so we're going down the road.
Okay, so
We
you've
do
got
balance
the hand
and the
axes and the
turtle.
battle axe back.
Yeah, so we do. Is there
Do
any
the
problem?
exchange and Cordelia. Pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know the plank with wheels, and you
Pleasure.
test it, and sure enough, the tortoise every time he moves. So your tortoise's movement, which is normally 20 feet,
Mhm.
is now 45 feet.
the battle axe.
So in case you're ever
So what would I do?
inclined to take the mounted combatant feat,
Mhm.
So technically it would apply.
Do I
I
get
think
a
you can go
different
20
silver battle
feet.
axe?
It's actually a
We
really
can
fast
we'll,
one.
we'll play
Huh?
with
You
the,
said 40 feet?
45.
45.
And it's kind of like it's interesting because as she's testing it for him, the turtle's like, yeah, it's kind of
Finally, I
moving.
get
Its
where I'm
little
going.
neck is arcing up, and like when it moves itself forward, it kind of
I
gets
would
this
just
creepy
love
little
this
smile on it.
happy tortoise
And there's like
instead.
all these morning market people with all their food and goods, and they're like,
a dreary
looking at it.
fairy on top of a happy tortoise.
well, that's not something you see every morning now, is it? You think she needs that wing? And just kind of
Why is there people and wanting a wing? Oh my god.
Because there's one.
I feel
good-
like you're emulating Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy at this. Is that what you're doing?
So I just want to mention that a
And
draft
also, I
horse,
need that guy's leg.
a draft horse's speed is 40.
That is beautiful. I love
And your turtles?
well, it's standard movement.
Yes. But
If it was just clumping along, it would be 40 feet of movement.
Why
yes,
can't I
not,
take
it's
the
not a
tortoise
double
with me?
speed. I'm just
Dash
saying
would be
that-
80 feet.
Yes.
Your turtle now could like
Could
dash
90.
90 feet now.
Yes. So I just want to let you know.
Next thing you
We're
know, the turtle's gonna start.
We
Start
could take
carving
the
up the
turtle
down
with
trail,
you.
come back.
Yeah. Take the tortoise with you.
I'm checking my
Gorgeous.
She is.
Gorgeous.
She is.
Gorgeous.
As we're going, so
Yeah.
we're gonna take the turtle. She's
Yeah.
teaching the turtle how to be from out.
Give me animal handling for that.
You
'cause
know what?
Guidance.
We
Yeah.
should teach your
From you.
Your
I don't have guidance.
It is a new day. Animal handling for your badger, and you've got the hawk, so animal handling for the hawk. Which, by the way, technically, did we determine it's not big enough for you to ride?
Yes.
I can't remember what we did with that.
You said it was the same size.
I think it's about the same size.
Yeah, okay, that's correct. Yeah, thank you. Which means it can't really sit on your shoulder.
It was so. It's a hawk. I was
19.
what 2.5 feet. I'm 2.5 feet.
I mean, it's very crowded on your shoulder. If it's
Yeah.
going to sit on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
The
hug
only
it.
reason why I can hold it is because
It's like
my
1
strength
foot
is
on
18.
both shoulders.
What'd you get for animal handling?
19 altogether.
Okay, so you're zipping around with your
It's so
new
cute.
skateboard,
What'd you name your turtle?
festooned land
Raphael.
tortoise.
18.
Which one
18.
does he- you have to
The hawk,
find
you know,
the-
you feed it, give it some
Raphael is the
snacks,
one that
and
has the size
kind
the
of-
red headband.
actually,
Size.
actually,
Come on, size.
with those roles, you can teach them each one basic command.
Okay.
So think of a command you want to teach it.
Well, I rolled a 19.
You can teach your badger one basic command.
Mine is follow me.
Okay,
I
follow.
just want
Yeah.
it to
Follow.
follow me.
Okay,
What
Tuck
is
and
Hawk's
roll.
I haven't named it.
that
name?
would be
Name it
its
Tony.
its response to dash.
Tony
Yes.
Hawk.
Okay,
Tuck and roll.
second roll.
I didn't
Might be
say
a good
you
name
did.
for
I
him.
just said name it Tony.
Yeah, you should name your turtle Tuck and Roll.
No, it's Raphael.
Raphael.
Your
Okay.
bloated, fat, lazy badger on your shoulder.
What's the badger's name?
It's like just eating some of the meat that you gave it.
What's the badger's
Two
name?
eyeing each other, trying to figure out who's more clever.
What do I want to name the hawk? I'm not naming the hawk Tony.
Tony, come on!
Yeah, Tony
Name
Hawk.
Naming
Tony
the
Hawk.
hawk
Perfect.
Tony.
It's nobody will recognize him.
What about Lady Hawk?
Oh, I like Lady Hawk.
There you go.
Because you can't think of a name, so it's
What-
it's
so-
Lady Hawk.
Because
Her name
I'm
is Lady.
entirely new to this. What do you mean by basic commands?
A basic command like follow, run, attack.
Stay.
Heal.
Tuck and roll.
Yeah,
Heal.
Heal is basically follow.
yeah, that's
My
follow.
badger's name is Tiberius.
Tibby.
No, Tiberius.
I'm gonna call him Tibby.
Tibby.
I'm gonna find a magical way to slash a god.
I like Tibby.
What was our
too.
I like Tibby too.
Tibby.
You know what? All right,
Tibby.
Tibby.
I'm gonna
Tibby.
put in parentheses Tibby, but it's still Tibby.
So you guys getting a horse and wagon, or are you just walking?
I think
Well,
we're
we
doing
had returned
a
the wagon,
horse.
so if we're leaving the bastion, we have to walk down, don't we? Unless
Well,
there's wagons to rent.
No, I
out
mean
the
to
we
the
can
bastion.
farmer's
rent a
house is what I'm
horse.
referring to.
Yeah,
We
we're
only need
renting
one.
a horse. One
One?
horse.
Okay. You
One big enough for him to ride.
come across the stablery and rent you a sizable draft horse of means, and for 10 gold for the day.
Can I borrow your pet, please?
What was our
I should name my turtle Franklin.
Why?
But if as
Really?
Raphael, we can
Franklin.
Franklin.
but if he's Raphael,
Where's
we can
Franklin from?
glue some sides to the side of him.
Are you serious right now?
Okay, tell me.
It's
Come
a
on.
it's a
Cartoon.
child story.
Okay,
Franklin. It's Franklin Turtle.
I don't think I'm familiar with Franklin Turtle.
Okay, that one's not gonna work though.
Same author as the Bears, right?
Yes.
Bernstein
Yeah.
Bears and all
Bernstein
those.
The
Yeah.
Bernstein
Okay.
Bears.
Franklin was one of the kids' friends in the
In
Bernstein
the
Bears.
Bernstein
yeah,
Bears. And but he had his own
yeah.
story too.
Okay.
Franklin's not gonna work.
What was that group's name?
Sucks when you're not in the know, isn't it?
I mean, you
You
know,
should totally FOMO. the
that's
rest
what
of the night.
happens when you have children that are their age,
That's true.
and
Yeah.
I'm not their age.
Is my how old are you, Carolyn?
34.
Oh, You said 26. I was gonna fucking put a blunt spoon in my eye.
I'm the only one that's close enough, but yeah, I'm 31.
Okay. Yeah. 20. Oof. I'm old as fuck. Anyways, you guys now have your
You're
horse
old as
for
dirt.
Goth.
the
So
name
like
of our
Goth
group-
is like up on the horse
Hold on.
with.
The name of our group. She's asking the name of our group, and I
I
wrote it down.
writing
Hold
the
on.
name of all the
The
animals.
Baconators.
Baconators, okay.
The Baconators. Is that what you're going with?
Well, that's what I wrote down. We can always change it because we haven't told anybody really.
what
That's
we
right. You had to
registered.
do that for the
Registered.
purposes
Literally
of
what we
registered
the
registry.
boat.
We
Yeah.
registered the boat under
Yeah.
the Baconators.
So the Baconators own the whisk.
The Wisp.
The Biconitis.
The Baconators.
Oh,
on
I'm a part of
horseback.
the Biconitis.
You guys have all your kits.
Yeah.
Leaving the tortoise.
No, we're taking it because it's fast. It's faster than a horse.
It's fast.
Okay, so there's a horse with a bugbear on it.
Mhm.
2 flying fae with you're carrying your hobo lantern,
Mhm.
and then a tortoise.
Oh, my
With-
hobo lantern on my hip,
Yeah.
with the helmet of dread on the
Yeah.
other with the eyes.
You guys just kind of
Eyes
clomping
on
down
the-
the caravan way, heading
that's no
towards the farmhouse.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll finish tonight.
No, come on.
that's a
We
good
can do this in
stopping
half
point.
an hour. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
No, for
We don't have
finishing.
to wait. I want to
Next
go.
step on the way.
I want to leave before it gets too cold for me to drive back to her house.
That's right. You're on your motorcycle, right?
Yup.
Yep. Hey, everyone. Thank you for coming out. So, do you think we can get our chores done by when we leave Tuesday night?
What do you mean?
I was not going to have session next Monday.
Oh, next Monday.
Yeah. We will make next Monday our last session since we have kind of a long break after that.
Mhm.
Because he misses the 23rd.
Probably pack that
Well, she
morning.
might be missing, but you might be missing.
Oh,
Too.
well, it depends
Yeah.
on what's going on with family.
Yeah. So let's play next Monday.
Okay.
Yeah. We should get the packing done. I mean, it takes me 10 minutes to pack. It's mostly a problem for
Well,
you.
Well, I'll
guys
probably
want
pack that
help?
weekend.
Okay.
If you guys want help, I'm willing to help if we have the time. But that's
Oh,
up to,
no,
that's
it's
up to
fine.
her.
Well, because it's like that way. Well, the day that you're off, why don't we just take that day off to be on the safe side in case you need it off? And
Yeah.
something
We'll
else
take the
off.
23rd off and we'll take the, what's before the 23rd?
Well, no, that's
The
what I'm saying.
16th.
Because you're working
'Cause we'll be
around
gone
everybody.
anyways.
If you're working
Yeah.
around
So,
my
15th.
schedule and hers, I'm
Right.
offering to help
Yeah.
you pack.
Oh, no, you don't have to worry about that.
It's just a car for a trip.
Yeah,
Well,
just- yeah,
It's,
yeah,
it's
won't be
fine.
that
It's,
big.
no.
So we will be on next Monday. We'll see what happens at the farmhouse.
Can I get some stuff on the way?
Yeah, we'll deal with that when we come back next week. All right, everyone. So be kind, be safe, and don't forget, play again.
Oh.
Good night.
And I would say, thank you.